Oh no!
Hmm.
Oh no.
Are you gonna
Mm.
play nice this time, video preview? Or am I gonna look away for a moment and you're gonna start playing? Because I will
Now
not be
playing.
happy. I already played Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We don't need to play any other game with echoes.
We also played Metroid Prime 2 7% scans.
It's true, we did.
7% scans is my favorite game in the Metroid series.
My cords are tangled up with plastic bags. I don't know how this happened. And yet, it did. Oh, man. Video games. Who even thought a concept would be possible? I
That's a
sure as heck
preview.
didn't. Hmm?
So how was School Kid juggling the Chaos Emeralds last night?
That's just a thing Flynn said. You know, I meant to look up all the cheat codes for this game, because I was going to use a few, because why not?
Please tell me there's a big head mode. We always need big head mode? Oh.
Big Heg mode. Yeah, I'm sure the chat will tell me all the cheat codes anyway, so this is like, oh, I'm not doing hard mode because I'm not masochistic and I want to actually finish this game today. Please.
That would be good.
What do I name myself?
Pizza.
Why?
Because you were eating pizza earlier and talking about the pizza man.
Of course, I can't input cheat codes when I'm already inputting my name. Because this game is flawless. I mean, do I really need autosave? I don't remember the code, so I'm gonna have to look this up. I meant to do it before I started streaming, and I am bad at
Name it after the next
preparing.
quote. Then it's decided he dies.
Oh no. No, he dies!
But he dies doesn't fit. I like how I opened a new tab in Chrome so I can open this page in another tab.
Now it's weak to having his live support unplugged.
Rude. That's not how you spell Donkey Kong Country 3. Oh no. There it is. Let's see. Let's do the cheat code for lives, because I might need those.
Just a bit.
Enter code. I mean, the Christmas one is obvious, because why would you ever play this game when it is not literally Christmas?
I know, right?
Alright, Britain, look away. I'm about to do a spelling travesty.
Oh no.
Mm.
At least to you. It's perfectly fine for me.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I only have 5 characters. I have to.
I hate this. Delete the file.
Delete this game.
Delete this. Delete this.
Alright. People are gonna question me for this cheat, but hear me out.
Wario.
Wario.
Oh, yeah, you got,
Water.
does that make everything a water level?
No. Alright, what am I naming my save file? Because that's a thing that needs to exist.
I don't know.
You know, I was just listening to the Majora's Incarnate battle theme, and I'm just like, this would be the perfect theme to play when this big scary final boss is about to fight you, and then it realizes that it really needs to pee.
Oh.
Yeah. He dies won't fit though.
Well, I mean, if I get rid of the space hiccup, no! Go
Space
away!
hiccup.
Space hiccup!
Oh no.
They're worse than regular pickups.
Pickups.
English hard mode.
English hard mode activate.
My life is on English hard mode. Gosh dang it, Kidlo. That wouldn't even fit.
My life is in, what was I gonna say? I don't remember.
I'm
Oh,
just
now I
gonna name
remember.
myself Space. I am literally outer space.
My life is in money, please mode.
Money please, why?
Money please mode. Dixie is purple. For reasons.
Dixie.
I'm wrinkly. That's a joke. It's not a good one, but it is a joke. Space. Space is a name. Alright, so to clarify what I'm doing here, in case you don't know about this cheat, I'm getting all of the bonus coins right off the bat.
Rude.
Yeah! The main reason for this is mostly so I can just do Lost World stuff. Whenever. And also, I don't absolutely have to go back for bonus barrels, it's just a time saver. Yo, Dixie, what's happening? I found this baby! You can have it! The color cheat is the alternate costume thing. Oh man, I should go get the birds, otherwise the comments are gonna yell at me. Because they're super important.
Very important.
I failed on the first one. I
Ban.
wasn't paying attention at all. It's just such riveting gameplay. Yay! Okay, well, now let's go to the actual game.
Same.
Lakeside Limbo. It's a place where you go to play Limbo. I don't know why.
How
What?
low can you go?
I don't know. Let's collect all of the lives. I need them. Dixie, I'm going to need you to not be where you are. Oh no, it's Christmas! Guys, Christmas is happening. Oh, it doesn't add to my bonus coin total? Also, it's not already collected, which is weird. But okay. That guy died. What an unfortunate happenstance. Wow. I'm good at this game, you could say.
No, you're not.
Why you gotta be so mean?
It's in the job description.
The green bananas were replaced with blue presents! This is the worst!
Ah!
I hate this video game.
Why aren't they presents now?
Probably because of a Christmas thing.
Maybe.
But why are they blue?
I know,
don't
they could
understand.
at least have the courtesy to be green, like the bananas.
Or red.
Well,
Not
the
like the
bonus was
banana.
originally collect green bananas. So why are they suddenly not green? I
Yeah.
don't understand. Alright, I'm not gonna try to influence this as much as possible, but who do you think is going to beat the most levels? Will it
Kitty.
be Dixie or Kitty?
Both.
I kind of wanted to make this a thing in the LP, but I forgot to mention it. I mean, you could still go back and check, but... I'm not actually sure who wins, to be honest. It's pretty close.
Counting. Ugh. Two left.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
What game guy would never leave the stream call?
You don't know that. I could just say, screw these guys, and do a solo stream.
True.
Yeah, but that would defeat the point of Lapia, wouldn't it?
Do I show all of the worlds in the bonus video? I actually don't remember.
So, I just looked at my Alpha Sapphire team transferred to Sun and Moon, and I just realized that the Pelipper I have on my team has Quizzle now.
Great. I wonder if my Pelipper has Drizzle now.
Yeah,
I actually
hope.
don't know.
Yeah, I was expecting mine just to be stuck with whatever it normally has.
That was a B.
Maybe I think it was like Kenai or something.
This last one, though. Kitty, you and your huge hitbox will be the death of me. I spelled Kong, guys. It's spelled with 4 letters. All on purpose.
Agree, thanks.
I love this bird you found! Alright, thanks, Wrinkly. I'm glad we could have this chat. That bird was sitting on your N64. This is unsanitary. Oh man, speaking of birds, everybody's favorite gameplay segment. I want to say I have the Hidden Abilities Servine in bank still.
I have Hidden Ability Gen 5 starters, Hidden Ability Gen 2 starters, Hidden Ability Gen 6, and Hidden Ability Gen 1. Does Mew have Levitate or Synchronize? I forget.
Mew has synchronized.
Now I'm half tempted to just get a whole bunch of Mews of different natures and have them be my synchronizers.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be trading now, so...
Make your go to Red and Blue, make a bunch of legal Mews, do the arbitrary code glitch, and then clone everything with some sort of other Gen 1 glitch. And then mess with daycare to get every nature.
Mess with daycare. Just go into the daycare and just poke all of the Pokemon in the eye.
Oh no. Oh no.
Messing with the daycare.
I mean, at least they go in the direction I was hoping it would.
What do you expect from me?
To accidentally make
Oh,
it worse.
Speaking of accidentally making it worse. This bonus is dumb and I hate it. By the way,
I'm kinda disappointed you can't keep the discount coupon in Sun and Moon.
you just want it so that Flynn can do trick discount coupon again.
Yeah, but then again, he can do like quick swing souvenir or quick festival ticket.
Or Trick Bottle Cap.
Arguably better. Oh, the level doesn't even count as complete unless I go and get the bonus, so that's gonna bother me.
TBH, I just want all of the random key items from every previous gen to return and be able to be used as hold items. Just have quick room 4 key.
Oh. What if you could just equip all key items?
Oh. Oh, dude, I was just looking in the Thrifty Mega Mart in Sun and Moon, and they freaking have Executor ballpoint pens. I
so
want
glad.
one. I want an Executor pen. Also, there's Pyukumuku body pillows.
What?
That doesn't sound appealing.
I'm looking at the 50 Mega Mart, and I'm finding this Pyukumuku body
Oh,
pillows,
Dixie
2
was put
cannon
to good use.
hoggers, and Executor ballpoint pens. But let's be real, who doesn't want a ballpoint pen shaped like an Executor?
An Executor?
I mean, what
Maybe.
use would the
No,
Executor...
a narcissistic Executor might.
What is an Executor going to do with a pen of itself?
Admire itself.
It doesn't even have hands, does it? How would it use it? It
Psychic.
ain't gonna be writing no letters. That was exactly
Executor can
his
use Psychic.
You know what? I'm not gonna retry bonuses in this run. Let's see how many I miss.
Anyway, also Crab Waller instant noodles.
Oh, please.
Google brand curry noodles. Quillfish food fry pasta.
Oh no, not Quillfish. Scale the wall of ceilings. I forgot about that already.
Sinonian puffin assortment. Sipping damage lava cookies. What? Why are there sipping damage lava cookies?
I mean, they have to come from all the way in Hoenn, and it's a dangerous trip.
Excuse me, 980 poke dollars a bag. I'm pretty sure you can get them one a piece for 100. Fucking
They're foreign
rip-off.
food, technically.
I could import my own lava cookies for cheaper.
No, you can't. Pokebank doesn't let you transfer items.
Shut it. I still have my ways to import lava cookies.
You cheater.
Okay,
What do you-
well, you know, literally hacking the universe is kind of cheating.
I'm not hacking the universe, I'm just abusing the holes and tears that the universe has left for me. I mean, Pokemon can do it, why can't I? Low-fat Moo Moo milk, especially for 70 Poke Dollars a carton, that's a steal.
Did you steal it?
No.
I mean, my Scyther may have used Thief, but I specifically did not steal it.
But low-fat Moo Moo milk, like 70 Poke Dollars for Moo Moo milk, that's a really good deal.
Especially considering you can't buy Moo Moo milk in this game.
Yeah, what the heck up with that? I hate everything.
Mount Coronet fresh water, 6,000 a case. I mean, it's understandable. It is on like a holy mountain in another region. But
Is
still,
Mount
6.
Coronet holy?
I mean, I'd say so for Sinnoh Region's lore because it is the point of origin for all of the Sinnoh region.
Yeah, and I don't know, it has the Hall of Origin in it, even though it's not technically canon.
And you can evolve Magnetons there.
The thing that matters most.
That's the only reason. I've never understood why the game lags so much there.
You know, Mick would be proud of this part of the 50 Megamart. There's just a stuffle near the, Swirlix, like, confectionery, like, aisle.
It's true.
That is very good. What other stupid stuff can I find in the Thrifty Mega Mart? Peppered slowpoke tail on salad. Man,
Oh.
88 Poke Dollars per ounce. Team Rocket was ripping me off. Fucking $1 million.
Let's play Swanky's Tent!
Swanky's 10.
Swanky's 10.
But freaking heck, Team Rocket rips you off. They tried to sell you a slowpoke tail for $1 million Poke Dollars, and you can buy
And
it
it's
here for
not
80.
even seasoned.
I know. This is peppered with salad for 88 Poke Dollars.
Million polka dollar for my ass.
Then there's the slowpoke tail keys for 145. Slowpoke tail sandwiches,
Alright,
1,100 per pack.
Cranky
Why-
assaulted a child. That's fine.
Why?
It's all fun and games. It's a video game.
Why
No one
are slowpoke
even
tails just
cares.
casually being sold? Weren't they illegal to sell in like Johto and Kanto?
You don't know that.
Pretty sure it has been said by multiple NPCs that it's illegal to cut off slowpoke tails. Like,
It's
I'm not.
illegal to cut off slowpoke tails, but if they come off naturally, you're able to use them, apparently.
Like, when do slowpoke tails come off anyway?
I mean, they use them to fish. I'd imagine all the time. Whether you can find them is a different story.
Yeah. But you also gotta imagine that they don't realize their tail has come off sometimes.
Kitty, what are you doing?
I mean, I remember hearing as well that the slowpoke tails grow back immediately or very quickly.
Wow. God's sake, so.
So that's not really slow.
Frozen lean cuts from Hoenn, 300 $. A slice.
Oh.
Leftover fish tips? Why are you selling leftover food? It isn't even the item.
Well, you see... I don't have a follow-up. I have a sneeze, though! Just in case you wanted to know.
Okay.
I like how stupid easy to find the warp barrel is in this level. Like, you can easily find it by accident. Kind of like that one I found in the LP, actually. Oh, that one was less easy to find by accident. I just managed to accidentally find it. It's down here, isn't it? Yeah. You, like, hold left there. I always thought the warp barrels were interesting. Did they do that in, Returns or Tropical Freeze at all? Like, I don't think they did. Ah. Oh no. That mouse was going to get me. I was going to be got. Why did everybody just leave all of this, like, carpentry equipment in these trees?
I blame the squirrels.
Yeah,
These
the
aren't
squirrels.
squirrels, they're monkeys.
Blame the squirrels anyway.
Also, squirrels use carpentry equipment.
Yeah. I once saw a squirrel run off with a GoPro, so they could probably manage less complicated things.
So, you're saying squirrels know how to operate a hacksaw?
Yeah.
Got it. Don't talk all at once now. Oh, no! I done goofed. Oh no. Wrinkly is asleep.
Oh no.
She's asleep. The sad part, that was not on purpose. But man, it would have been funny if it was, am I right?
Yeah, same.
That works somehow. I think you can get everything in this level if you, do it... Well, like, I more mean in the time limit.
Grab 15 bananas!
These aren't bananas at all.
What if they are bananas inside the presents?
Look, I'm pretty sure that's literally impossible.
What makes you think that?
Physics don't work that way.
Don't be racist towards bananas.
I'll be racist to whatever fruit I want.
Rude!
Fruitist.
Oh, that was a balloon. Balloons are not progress. Kitty's dead.
I can't wait to see the type matchups on monkeys.
Monkeys are weak to lightning.
And ghost.
And ghost.
And steel.
And steel.
Go steel.
But they're immune to water though, so that's nice.
I mean, as immune to water as you can be just because you can swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat the time. And get the DK coin. I didn't even beat the time at all. Kitty! What are you doing? Hey now, don't start with me.
Oh.
Squeals and wheels!
Wheels
and
on
squeals.
wheels!
Squeals and squeals!
Monkeys are not weak to everything.
How do you know? Well then. This is working.
Agree.
Whatever, mouse, I'll get you later. What did I show the door? Did I show it the meaning of life?
Or did you speak encouraging words to it?
I think one day you'll open just like any other good door should.
The
I
door opened.
believe this in my heart of hearts.
The door opened after after hearing these encouraging words.
Thanks, door. I can't switch Kongs while running around on the freaking wheel. Literally impossible. They can't trade places. Just can't.
Yeah, you can't be in the foreground or background switch if you do that, and
Did someone say switch?
Click. I accidentally knocked over a can of deodorant. I'm sorry, guys.
You have failed us all and must be purged.
Oh no. I like how there were just like 3 presents in a row, just right next to each other.
That'll happen.
Just a tiny bit. Pretty great.
Oh yeah, triple kill.
Triple
Right.
kidney.
Triple kidney.
That's what I heard it as.
My favorite kidney.
The triple kidney.
It's better than a regular kidney.
I know
Does
it's
3 times the work.
Would a triple kidney kill you though? Like, that's the
Not with
real.
that attitude.
Wait, so if you don't think the triple kidney will kill you, it kills you.
Don't think about the triple kidney.
No,
Don't
no,
do it!
You need to
Stop
think
it!
about the triple. If you think about the triple kidney, then it won't kill you.
If you think about the triple kidney, you die!
But you're thinking about the triple kidney.
I know!
Well, let's play it again. It's now being taken over.
By
the
the
kidney.
ghost of me, which is arguably about the same as it was before. I got Perry, the parakeet. It's like one of the easiest blue balloons in the game. You basically make one jump. That's it.
Oh.
Springen spider.
So if I say that child in the background is an arsonist, it's true?
Is it? The child,
Yeah, that's how
I mean.
rumors work.
No, Sprinky Spider, I need you to cooperate with me, please. I am now Bird. Fear me, my name is Bird. Sometimes I squawk.
I feel like I missed the rise of a cult.
Why is it that whenever that quote comes up, it's always appropriate?
Or maybe
Sure.
it's not.
No, it always is.
Squawk celebrates Christmas like every other bird would by collecting blue presents that just float in the sky and disappear after like 3 seconds.
While trying
I-
to avoid a bee.
Yeah,
A bee saw.
as one does.
Bee saw.
It's the upgrade to the buzzsaw.
Oh.
Oops. I did a bad. Not a bad enough.
Wow, rude, your parrot turned into a coin depicting a rhino.
Excuse you, that's a bear? Way to be racist.
You're racist against fruit.
Well, yeah, and you're racist against animal species. Your point?
Should have built that coin better.
Switch, please, thank you.
But that's not coming out till March.
Says you.
And this is the part where Game Guy starts screaming the Switch, like, boot up menu.
I'll show you! I've heard Zootopia is good, but I've not seen it.
Neither have I.
Didn't even see that bird.
Oh,
I mean, nothing happened, but I didn't see the bird.
start
It's not
seeing the
acorn
bird.
burb.
I did it! I won!
Wow, Game Guy beat the game already?
Yeah, the game's over, guys! Time to move on to Partners in Time.
Mhm.
Well, that worked. That also worked. That super worked. Now that I have everything working, we can progress now. Why am I able to inhale water from here? That doesn't make any sense. Why can't I shoot the fish with water?
Because they live in it.
Your point? I can
It
hit
ju-
water-type Pokemon with water moves. Why can't I hit fish with water?
It would just be like them feeling a strong gust of wind.
I think the gust of wind will do more damage than the gust of water.
Why did that bonus room just eradicate all of the water I had in my nose?
Yeah.
Because
I pressed the jump button, but okay. You stop that.
no. Never stop.
Always stop.
No. Stopping is rude.
I really like this song, by the way.
Thanks.
What did I just say?
That wasn't British that time.
It doesn't matter.
Actually, we both did it at the same time.
On my end, it sounded like you did it a little bit after.
Alright.
Alright, this bonus.
Wow.
I don't think I would stream on a weekday. Friday night being, like, the exception.
Because it's a Friday night.
And, well, it was to make up for the fact that Sunday might not be a complete day.
Well, no, this Sunday is fine. It's next Sunday I'm worried about.
Ah,
Which it is worth mentioning, I do work the Friday night, but I don't work the Saturday night. I did find that out, at least.
so
That
the
doesn't help
Saturdays are
too
full
much.
at the very...
Hmm?
The Saturdays are full at the very least. Like, next Saturday is gonna be a full stream.
Could be. That's gonna be hard to pull off. I mean, it really depends. Ideally, I'd still like to just finish this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So does
but
that mean pulling the streams to be extra long?
Depends, honestly.
I'm thinking that Partners in Time at worst will finish early next week.
Worst. I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, you could probably, like, as you probably got, as Donkey Kong Country 3 isn't the longest thing out there, like, you could put, you're gonna be able to get through quite a bit of Partners in Time today, and, well, there's still a lot of time tomorrow. So, yeah, you might be able to do it early-ish.
I like how Kid Me never figured out you could just set the barrel down and make that part significantly easier.
Well, you know, it happens.
Oh, what? Go in the boat, please. I didn't tell you to leave.
Boats are illegal in the modern world, I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, this is just what I needed.
Mario quote.
Because I have this bandage, I'm going to throw some freaking sawdust in your face. Why do you need sawdust to make a hovercraft?
Because don't you know the sawdust per jetpack hovercraft ratio?
No. I don't.
Well then aren't you an uncultured elephant?
Where's the shell from? The water? Wow!
Incredible.
Wow. Incredible.
Wow.
Incredulous. In Craigslist.
In Craigslist?
You know, being able to hear myself talk makes me realize just how much noise I make.
How did my GameCube controller get unplugged? Ah, chair! Don't lean forward.
I mean, you don't make that much noise compared to some people I've talked to, so...
I mean, I don't make that much noise, but I can notice all the noise. Trading a shell for a bird. You wouldn't believe how many people were just so mad I was skipping banana birds early on. I mean, I don't know if they were mad necessarily, but...
Seemed that way.
Yeah, let's do Mechanos first. I mean, I don't get that many comments, but out of the comments I do get, a lot of them were, "Why didn't you get the banana bird?" And I'm just
Banana
like,
bird.
does it even matter? They don't
No.
I would
do
like 2
anything.
banana.
Like, they basically do nothing but count towards percentage, and that's it.
You gotta get that 100%, man.
103%? Gosh.
That 3% matters.
I don't... Can you even get 100% in this game, or does it jump right to 103?
I don't know, but they can't do any, like, actual percentages.
Well, the percentage is based off of, like, collectibles, so... Yeah.
The map borked and we're not sure why. What?
Do it.
I'm just reading what Fawful's talking about your ROM hack.
Is he saying something about my ROM hack?
Yeah, something about him LPing it, and then he had to use magic in his latest video because the map borked, and he's not sure why.
You know, he's finding an odd number of glitches in that I have not seen.
And then a label ate his face, which is...
The label.
I mean, that's
The
not
label.
surprising.
The label.
Like, my ROM hack's pretty poorly balanced because not a lot of people have actually played near endgame. Besides myself.
You should have got some Q&A testing.
I tried! Most people just stop playing after, like, halfway through, give or take. It's like, I understand people are busy and such, but, like... that feedback would be nice. Granted, I will say, at this point, it's probably something I'm not even gonna finish, but still. Mostly because now that I've been exposed to Smabex, I have very little interest in hacking Mario World at this point.
And you would prefer, if you ever did make another big Mario game, to make it all in Smabex.
Yeah, pretty much, because there's just so much more I could do. All of those little challenges I have for individual levels, I could actually put them in the game. Because several of the ones I already have for, like, the hack, I know exactly how I could implement them. Like using Lua. That guy didn't shoot for some reason. What? I don't understand. I ain't gonna complain, but... Demolition Drainpipe may very well be my favorite level name.
Oh.
Maybe not my favorite level, but... you know, it's up there. Alright. Sure. Just Rare were really good at coming up with level names.
Yeah.
I tried to do the exact same thing and it didn't work in the exact same way.
Baldman Forehead is my favorite Pokemon.
Same.
Happens.
It's true, though. That's why it's quoted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Just
little
like
sad,
I'd kill for
actually.
a Pokemon.
You never get, like, a normal, level of this style.
I'd kill for a portable Pokemon Center.
This is the part of the stream where I die in the exact same way, over and over again. How many times will it happen, kids? Can you count?
No.
I'm doing this because I'm grinding bear coins, obviously. I don't know if that was obvious to you or not. How the heck did I get hit by that, of all things? What's wrong with the Banjo-Tooie names? I thought they were fine. Oh no! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I legit thought that DK barrel was an obstacle for a split second, which is why I kind of tried to jump over it.
Rude.
I mean, the level names don't have to be overly complex. Also, Cloud Cuckoo Land is technically a pun, so...
Just a bit.
Oh yeah, the level with the gimmick that I can't figure out.
No.
What's the gimmick, guys? Can anyone tell me?
A giant saw blade that is just moving in place.
What? That doesn't sound right.
That's
Yeah, no.
totally correct.
I disagree. I don't see it.
I mean, you'd see it if you just sit still or
Ow,
fall
something
down.
hit me. What hit me?
The gimmick is that there's a twist.
Well, there's a quest. What quest?
I didn't saw a twist.
Huh.
Don't you ha me. That was about as delayed of a reaction as I could give. Who would cut down a tree lengthwise? I mean, I don't know. Someone probably. Don't lumberjacks cut like logs in half?
Yeah, but first they chop the trees down and then they cut them in half.
Well, this saves time! Why bother cutting down the tree when you can just cut the tree while it's still standing? You ever think about that? Well, I, was a little bit slow.
What if this is just an actual giant log that a lumberjack cut down?
This is such a dumb bonus, by the way.
Why? Why is this exist?
Ah, no!
Stop, watch. Watch, just stop.
Watch, please. Come on, get over yourself. Poison bazookas. Where did Durgan go?
I don't know, he left a while ago.
Just kind of left without saying a thing, really.
Sad. He'll be back. He always comes back.
Mm-hmm.
What is with this neon green, like, stuff? I don't know what it is they produce here in this factory, but it's gross.
Looks like acid to me. Or some sort of toxic substance. I'm guessing it's bad to hit the TNT thing.
I mean, would you like to be shot with a barrel of TNT?
A barrel full of gunpowder sounds like fun to me, but I'm crazy.
No, you're Red Eyes. How could you make this mistake? How?
Yeah, how do you make this mistake?
I mean, I was trying to make a Crazy Dave reference from Plants vs. Zombies.
Nobody even likes Plants vs. Zombies.
Especially not that stupid second game.
Yeah, everybody hates that game.
What, you mean that game that they put on mobile and nowhere else?
Yeah, I
Ugh.
really wish they would change that, among other things.
Yeah.
Like, they introduced a level up system for the plants, which is super good until you realize that it takes literally forever to get anywhere with it.
Yep.
Even with money. And that's the sad part.
Like, I don't think that's how things work.
Like, because you can spend money on the game to get these things that give you experience, but most of the time, like, it's random what you're going to get experience for starters. So, like, you'll open up a package and you'll upgrade just 2 random plants, and that's it.
Plants vs. Zombies 2 is very much pay to win. If I recall, or something.
It's... I mean, you can pay, but you absolutely don't have to. Like, you can beat the game, like, without having to pay a cent.
But isn't there, like, some plants that are only available through playing or something?
Well, yeah, some of them require money to obtain, but, like, you don't actually need them.
Yeah, but that still bugs me not being able to have, like, all of the plants.
Yeah, a little bit. Especially since they lock some certain ones behind a paywall.
Aren't there, like, some plants from the original Plants vs. Zombie that are behind a paywall or something?
Yeah, squash is there, jalapeno's there, the imitator's there. The imitator is one of the very few I actually bothered to buy because it's stupid good.
I only ask because most of my knowledge of Plants vs. Zombies 2 is from NCS, so...
My favorite thing about his playthrough is, I don't remember which boss it was, but he fought it while it was glitched. And, like, he just never summons any zombies to attack you, so you can just kind of keep attacking him forever, and then the boss is dead, and you move on.
Ooh,
But he
boss
also
fights?
never went back to, like, refight it, I don't think. Also, yeah, boss fights exist.
That's cool. You know, Plants vs. Zombie is a game I like just turning on just to chill to whenever I'm bored. Logi Labyrinth, yet it looks like there's a whole bunch of poisonous gas in there.
It's true. I'm dead.
This explains the low gravity. You're just a ghost this whole time. Also,
Is what passed the beach update. Yeah, the game doesn't actually have a final boss.
well, bye, Greg. Oh, that was by British.
Well, I left.
No,
I can't believe I came in.
I
And
can't
immediately left.
believe he left when I didn't even know he was here.
I guess I'm having that issue with Discord again. Whenever I mute myself and unmute, my mic just dies and I have to open up a different version of Discord just to make it work again.
Great.
And it's super annoying.
Is that because you're using Canary?
No, it's just stupid. It only started happening today, has never done it before, and I've got no idea why.
Oh my
Also, while we're
gosh,
still on the subject of Plants vs. Zombies 2, screw Big Wave Beach. No one even likes it.
I want to like PVZ2, but it's just got way too many
Zed.
issues.
What issues exactly?
It just feels like a massive slog and like paywall, like just to even get to. It just doesn't feel the same because they've locked so much content. I feel like if they made like everything unlockable, and like the base game, like say as expensive as the first game, maybe a bit more, then I'll totally buy the full game with all the paywall content unlocked.
That's just it. I would love, like, to pay for a full game with everything in it.
So then, like, that's what's really stopping me from bothering with Plants vs Zombies 2.
Well, again, you don't even need to buy anything. If anything, some of the stuff you can buy makes it too easy.
Again, having the option to be able to buy a full version of the game.
I see we're playing Donkey Kong Country 3 Cheats Edition.
Yeah!
Anyway, I'm gonna try closing out this version of Discord and see if it fixes it, because it fixed it last time, so.
Which this is actually pretty neat because I've never seen a full playthrough of these on.
Well, I mean, I only have, some of the lesser significant ones on.
I figured, but it's still
Well,
neat.
outside of the have all the bonus coins cheat.
Okay, so it doesn't fix it this time? I'm very confused at this issue.
Actually, the in-game currency in Plant vs. Zombies is used for the level up system, so it's kinda got a use now.
Sorry, what?
Oh, you mean those things that I had a freaking Amazing Daisy, wrong series, wrong game. Are daisies the right plants I'm thinking of that just like generate coins?
Marigolds.
Marigolds, yeah, that.
Marigolds. Okay. That like thing where you're just on endless with like a whole bunch of marigolds in the back and then just things to kill the zombies as they come at you or something.
Yeah, just a bit.
Well, Marigold's not even a plantable plant in the second game.
Yeah. But it's just the thing I noticed with the first game.
I mean, it shows up in the Zen Garden, and it gives you coins. But the boosted plants from the Zen Garden are way more useful than the coins ever were, so...
No Black Hole Eye, he started just this morning, I think.
Well, yeah, no, I beat, Majora yesterday. So I just started with this game today. I'm also kind of just doing whatever as far as this game goes. I unlocked all the bonus coins, so I just kind of made it an arbitrary rule that if I miss a bonus, I can't go back for it. If I fail it, I can't retry it. If I die, well, I'm dead.
Game over. Start again.
I
Start
think the
from the
Chinese
beginning of
version
LPAA.
of Plants vs. Zombies 2 is really weird.
Huh? The what version?
Chinese version of Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Oh? How come?
It's
Apparently
very
slightly
different.
better.
Well, I mean, it's different mechanically, but, like, I think a lot of the content is the same, except they have, like, their own unique world.
Yeah, but what is there different about it?
They have, like, a completely different level up system, or something. Like, we didn't even get our level up system until very recently. As it is, actually, the level up system has a level cap for most of the plants, and you can't even reach it yet, because it has a soft cap already. It's like, you get to level 4 and it just doesn't let you go any higher, even though the max level is like 20. Boom. Oh no! I have an itch in my eye.
The
This is the
frickin' worst.
This is the worst possible fate.
Did you just fall? Okay, I was about to say.
That wasn't a bottomless pit.
No, I was about to say fall down a thing that you couldn't jump back up.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm affected by the low gravity, but barrels, no. Barrels apply to the regular laws of physics.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
You don't pay money to use the Zen Garden. Well, getting the marigolds in the Zen Garden. Like, they just kind of appear there sometimes. I mean, okay, I guess you can actually pay to get more sprouts for the Zen Garden, but, like, sprouts spawn so frequently, why would you? Like, I have never run out of sprouts. Oops. That worked somehow.
And so one thing I wish the original Plants vs Zombies got in like the Steam version, not that the console version's got, a multiplayer mode.
That'd be neat.
Console version's got a multiplayer mode?
Yeah, you could play co-op or against each other, and it was actually really fun.
Hmm.
I don't think any other version of the game's got it.
I mean, I never played the mobile version of Plants vs. Zombie 1.
Yeah, I did, but...
Like, I've just kind of always played Plants vs. Zombie Game of the Year edition from Steam.
Yeah, and it's just kind of dumb that they didn't include multiplayer with it.
Why Why does
Why?
watching this make you want to play Mario RPG?
Similar graphics. That's the closest thing I can think of.
They're both SNES games. That's
I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're both using rendered 3D graphics turned into sprites.
their world map also looks pretty similar art style wise. I'd like to say.
Ah!
Plants
Oh, yeah.
vs Zombie mods.
I'm curious about that as well.
Would be hilarious if there was a Plant vs Zombie mod that just had the whole campaign of Plants vs Zombie 2.
You know, in
I don't know how that would work.
TBA, just mod Plants vs Zombies 1 to have all the content of Plants vs Zombies 2.
You would need to be, like, a mad coder or something to get some of those plants to work in the original game. And even then, they'd probably be overpowered.
And that's why you rebalance everything else somehow.
I mean, that's the thing about the first game. Like, it's very easy to just kind of overpower all of the zombies. Except
Yeah,
for
like-
maybe in, like, the last few levels. Because some of them are kind of stupid.
Yeah, like, but to be fair, like, Endless Challenge is kind of dumb. You can still cheese and overpower it, but it's just a bit ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna keep trying and make this Code Canary want to work again, because it was working a second ago until I just randomly muted myself.
Wow, Kitty is a really good swimmer.
It's true. He is
He
literally
just kind of,
the best.
he just
man.
kind of skyrocketed upwards there.
Yeah, you know, that's called adrenaline. When you get
Um,
hit by a fish in this universe, you just get hit with
Okay,
an
this doesn't wanna
adrenaline
work.
boost. That causes you to rocket out of the situation as fast as possible.
Kitty is a growing child. He has a lot of
excuse-
pent-up energy.
Hmm.
Ow. That's what Dixie said. Oh yeah, a bear coin. I'm gonna need that in the afterlife. Laser beams, unless they were somehow overpowered in the original game, aren't, you know, that great in PvZ2. They don't fire fast enough to my liking. I mean, they have a few uses in other places. Freaking weasel zombies, am I right?
I mean, I wonder if we went to PopCap enough, because aren't they still the developers of PvZ2?
Yeah, but they got bought out by EA, so good luck getting them to make any good decisions.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
never mind. When were they bought out by EA?
Years ago.
Unfortunate. That might also explain the whole Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare thing.
And a sequel.
Why did they think that was a good idea?
Dude, Primal Sunflower is the best. Actually, all of the primal plants are probably the best.
Too much plants, 7.8 out of 10.
Like, for those of you that don't know, like, the primal sunflower drops, like, 75 sun instead of 50.
That's pretty good.
It also costs 75, which is not really that big of a deal.
No.
How is Garden Warfare a bad idea? Because it's just a marketing.
Massive genre shift, so usually not a good idea.
That too.
I've heard it's pretty alright, though.
And then they just kind of cast out for making Garden Warfare 2 because we need more money, apparently.
Well,
Fucking EA.
you know, it sells, so
Yeah.
why
yeah.
not sell it?
And that's the unfortunate thing is that people will buy it even if they say they're not going to.
I mean, the only reason I personally would have bought it is just so I could give support to the Plants vs. Zombies series, but honestly, why would I at this point? Because it seems to be mostly dead at this point in time.
It's just a cash grab series, much like anything else EA gets PopCap to make now. It's like EA with Maxis, because anything that EA buys out just becomes a cell of its former self.
Laser beams have their uses, but they just
Well,
don't
that's
ever
because
do
Mario
enough damage.
doesn't have main series games that do.
Genre shifts. Mario genre shift games are already iconic enough to stand on their own, and they're not main series.
Like Mario sports games, those are spin-offs. So
Yeah, and they can hold on their own because they've been around long enough. And
Mario
it's
Party.
And it's standard for Mario to do this by now.
Like Mario's just been the typical household character that you have in a console that just has all sorts of games everywhere for family playing together stuff. Typically. I just love how Miyamoto has the job title Creative Fellow.
It's true.
But I mean, if you suddenly made like a Kirby game, a tactical Fire Emblem like RPG, how many
would
people
buy
do
it.
you think?
I mean, I would too, because that sounds hilariously cute.
That's actually sounds pretty good.
It sounds hilariously cute, and I love it.
Especially if you keep the over-the-topness of like this, the Hypernova or something.
Okay, Matt probably wasn't the best example.
Kirby Warriors.
You're good at this.
I'm not the best at making comparisons.
Okay, how about this? Suddenly making Fire Emblem a hack and slash platformer.
Okay, yeah, no,
I
no,
might be
don't-
more interested in Fire Emblem.
No, I wouldn't like that because it's just like hack and slash platform. Like it was like a Hyrule Warriors did like that kind of deal. Then yeah, that's obvious, and they're already doing that anyway. But it's just kind of like 2D platformer hack and slashes, and like beat 'em ups aren't really my thing to begin with, and I wasn't too interested in Fire Emblem to begin with, so.
I mean, I think it's more that Miyamoto prefers Mario as like a household game that can be played with multiple people than a single player story type game. Which, as a creator, he can have that bias, so.
Also, like, if there was like a Kirby like Fire Emblem-esque tactical RPG, what would Kirby's teammates in it be like?
Okay,
Bring back
so maybe
the
the
animal
hack and
buddies.
Yes,
hack-
I approve of this idea.
Oh yeah, Animal Buddies, and why not just throw in Meta Knight and DDD and Bandana Waddle Dee?
I mean,
Okay, I find this
fair
hilarious.
enough.
People also like the idea of the hack and slash platformer Fire Emblem. Well,
I mean, a Subspace Emissary wasn't really a hack and slash platformer.
see, genre shifts can work. It just depends on what is genre shifting.
yeah.
Like, I mean, Smash Bros was already a fighting game, and just applying like a side-scrolling platforming element doesn't suddenly make it a hack and slash or beat 'em up. It's still a fighting game, just with a different objective. I wouldn't call Zelda a hack and slash game, apart from Hyrule Warriors.
Which Hyrule Warriors is the best game I've ever played.
I've never
Oh
played
my
it.
god.
It was never something that interested me too much.
Same.
I was interested in it, but I just never got around to playing it more than for like an hour.
Zelda is more of an adventure game, fantasy type thing. Fantasy
That's
adventure.
because it is.
Exactly.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
like,
so
I-
much that as much as I don't think it would keep my interest for very long.
Fair enough.
Like, you're just doing more or less the same thing repeatedly ad nauseum.
I mean, I can do that with Portal 2 because, woo, community test chambers.
Well, see, that's a little different.
That's a puzzle. That's a
Because
first
every
person
puzzle is
puzzle.
going to be different.
Hmm.
Using the same mechanics, but in different ways.
Okay, just because one game's genre focuses on defense, a tower defense does not always transition well to a first-person shooter.
My thought process on it is Garden Warfare does not follow the same type of feel that Plants vs. Zombie actually was going for, which was just a game you can open up and chill to and sit back and listen to its wonderful music it had.
Plants vs. Zombies follows PopCap's design perspective of making casual games that anyone can play. Garden
Right.
Warfare is not one of them.
How did I get the DK barrel there?
I don't know.
What in the world happened there?
I don't
Uh-huh.
understand what happened.
I think you were like holding the barrel and then you broke the ground there or something.
What?
Like
Now
you
that-
hold the barrel, put it down there, and then broke that ground by throwing Kitty.
And now the barrels will combine and you will blast off and get an extra Kong.
What
Yeah,
if my
but-
extra Kong
Fine.
just kind of blasts off all by themselves?
Oh no.
Fine.
The extra Kong is blasting off again.
Uh,
Had to.
yeah.
So do we
But
want to
still-
talk about Sun and Moon anime spoilers?
The Sun and Moon anime is fantastic.
Can we talk about how James was getting freaking molested by a Marini?
Also, how they beat
Well, the
Ash
Marine-
for the first time in 20 years.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but then Beware stole them.
I mean, expected.
Yeah, I just love that gag. I love the fact that Beware just runs off with them now.
Like, that episode was super good, though.
Yeah, no, like Meowth dies.
Literally.
Yeah, he just
Literally freaking dies.
I love how that's probably going to be a common gag where Meow just fucking dies.
Yeah, he actually fucking dies for a minute or two.
I just loved how he just sees the rag floating in water and it's just like, oh no.
Yeah, no, Meowth is aware of it, but he's just cruelly subjected to the horrors that is Mimikyu underneath the rag.
Then that one shot where the rag was all smudged up and wet.
That was good. Honestly, I like James' new look in this animation style. I think it fits in.
Yeah, James in general is fantastic.
It's true. I'm sad he can never take his Growlithe with him.
I'm sad that Team Rocket can never seem to keep Pokemon ever unless their name is Meowth or Wobbuffet.
Yeah, that too. Can you imagine if he got his Cacnea back from
Because
Gardenia?
you all know they're going to lose Mimikyu and Marini at the end of the season.
Yeah,
You know they are.
No, I hope they keep Mimikyu just because it's like it's become a it's one of those things like Wobbuffet was a gag Pokemon that they used that was pretty effective at times. And well, Mimikyu is a gag Pokemon that's hyper competent.
I like the idea of them having Mimikyu just because of their constant chasing after Pikachu.
Yeah.
It fits far too well. And for them to lose it would be very sad.
Mimikyu evolution went to mock Raichu.
Implying it needs to mock Raichu.
But would it
Alolan
mock
Rai-
Alolan Raichu? Or
No, Alolan Raichu is perfect.
It would mock Alolan Raichu because that's all people care about now.
care about regular Raichu.
I mean, I care about Raichu in general.
Yeah, Raichu is like before Alolan Raichu was very underloved, and now Raichu is finally getting love.
Well, but not its usual self.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's cousin.
Can't even
Gets
get
love.
it in Sun and Moon without Pokemon Bank.
Which is lame. Because I like having a Raichu with Lightning Rod.
but Surf Surfer is pretty good.
But it only gets Surge Surfer, which is annoying. Like,
How
if I
good
wanted to
is
use...
Surge Surfer?
Surge Surfer is interesting in the fact that Raichu already has a lot of speed on its own, but then it reaches a 210 base speed stat, which is quite a lot for, say, at level 50.
Dang it, Tracker Barrel. Well, I'm back at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah, but no.
Why
Freaking
can't you stand any Alolan form Pokemon, Twilight?
Alolan forms are fantastic.
I
I
can
mean,
understand.
Must I bring up Alolan Ninetales?
I can
Ninetales is
understand
amazing.
possible hate for them, if only because it's literally just Gen 1 pandering again.
I mean, it's what sells.
I am aware.
But I mean, that doesn't make it bad.
I just like that they brought changes to most of the Alolan forms. The only one that I obviously hate is Persian.
Person is like ironically great.
I fucking hate Alolan Persian. It can go die in a fire for all I
Like
care.
my problem with Person is like it doesn't help improve it like combat wise. Like, oh hey, we made it a special attacker with what special move pool.
Exactly. And then
And-
there's it getting Shockwave and Icy Wind through Move Tutor as regular Persian. Guess what? No Move Tutors.
I mean, that will more than likely be fixed eventually.
Yeah, and also, Alone on Raticate. Hey, we made Raticate a bit more defensive, but now it's got a 4 times weakness to the most common physical move.
Hello, Close Combat.
Exactly, like it's just like, why make it more physically defensive if you've made it weaker to the most common physical type?
Black Hole Eye, they said there's more to it than just, like, you don't really become the champion if you beat the league. After you beat the league, you get access to the Elite Four League, which you can then challenge the Elite Fours to battles and whatnot. And then if you do that, you can then fight the champion. So it's like this long, arduous process that is kind of eh. So even if Ash won a league, he wouldn't be a champion.
No, he would go. And I kind of think of it like the first person to actually beat a league becomes the actual like official champion, and anyone else becomes an honorary champion.
Yeah.
Like for all intents and purposes, like Blue in Fire and Leaf Green as such is still the official champion, but you just beat him every time anyway. Like you're still a champion, because not the champion, so to speak.
James's best Pokemon trainer, end of story.
James, James is weird with James being in Team Rocket. Like, it's a good contrast because he's
I'll
way
be
too nice
honest,
to be in
where is the Pokemon anime when James is the protagonist?
Please.
Honestly, an anime focused on Team Rocket would be good.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. And also, I hope Jessie tries to pawn off James's bottle cap collection at some point to hide between their Pokemon.
Oh no.
Because it's already established that James has a fucking massive bottle cap collection.
When was the last time he actually pulled out the bottle cap collection?
I think it was in Diamond and Pearl.
I think so too, because I don't know if he's pulled it out recently at all.
He definitely didn't do it in Black and White, as they were trying to be competent then, and it was boring.
I mean, I actually kind of like the confident shenanigans that Team Rocket had.
I mean, they're nice, but it's just not in their character.
I mean, it is, except ever since they got Power Hungry Pikachu status, kind of isn't, but details.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like, we've always known them for, like, comic relief that can be competent, but just goof off a lot.
I
And
just
I mean-
want James to take his Growlithe with him on an adventure.
Yeah, but I just think that, well...
Also,
and
when
White-
will we see his Growlithe again? Please, I need that in my life.
Yeah, but I think the problem about, like, the Black and White anime, like, they kind of remove, like, the goofy, yet also competent aspect of Team Rocket, and they just made them outright competent.
I want a storyline arc where they actually succeed in kidnapping Pikachu, and then we get to see why exactly they wanted to capture Pikachu. Until it inevitably escapes, but, you know.
Or Giovanni rejects Pikachu for whatever reason.
Well, like, it'd be more something like Team Rocket and Pikachu go on an adventure or something, I don't know.
Yeah, like, were their motives for ever wanting to catch Pikachu ever explained?
I mean, it blew up a Pokemon Center.
After being charged up.
I think that was basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
But
blew
then
up
again-
a Pokemon Center and stopped them from stealing a shit ton of Pokemon that otherwise could have been stronger than it.
Yeah, but then again, Pikachu has been getting massively stronger. Like, it has blown up the face of the cliff without any form of power up before. So... Oh, you know what I want to see? James get the Z-Wing. Like, I want to see that happen.
I mean, he would have to take part in the island trial.
But
You know
that
what
would
I
be...
would like to see? What happens to James? Like, we know his whole backstory of how he lived with his family and left to go to an arranged marriage and somehow ended up with Team Rocket. I'd love to see, like, animated specials that show off what happened between him leaving that house and joining Team Rocket.
Yeah, but I mean, well, why I want James to go on the island? Well, it'd be a nice contrast to when Jesse was taking part in contests.
I never
Sure.
quite understood that.
Mm.
Well, not so much. I don't understand why she's in the contest. I don't understand why she has to, like, hide her identity. Like, just do it. Most people don't even know what Team Rocket is, it seems.
I think it's more that if her boss were to monitor actions in another region, she wouldn't want boss finding out she's messing around with side stuff instead of focusing on her missions or whatever.
I mean, at this point, I have to imagine they already are very well aware.
Well, no, they are in good standings with Giovanni for the most part.
Oh, right, I can't just keep running there. There's no ledge.
Like, in the most recent episode, like, Giovanni was, like, kind of skeptical, but was impressed with them.
Yeah, they got a Mimikyu and a bear. Oh, yeah.
I mean, he was probably expecting them to have nothing at this point in time. But I miss her Gorgeist. She doesn't have Goku anymore.
Oh, no.
I miss all of James's overly affectionate Pokemon.
I miss Keknia the most.
Cacnea is very good. Like, imagine if it came back as a Cacturn. That would be so good.
Man, I did this in one cycle the first time, which is why I'm just gonna throw myself down the waterfall because I've failed. I'm a failure of an elephant. I don't deserve to live the life of elephant.
Wanna know what sounds like a good idea for food?
I don't know.
Eat the food?
But I'm thinking of getting some bourbon chicken.
I had pizza of the leftover variety.
What was on the leftover variety pizza?
The sausage and the cheese.
Not bad.
Present cat, it's called retconning. Like, obviously, they would, like, in-game canon, like, it's just explained like that. But obviously, they wouldn't have thought out a Alolan Pokemon when the games were released in the late 90s. And that, and even if you try to explain it within canon, Oak's probably partially senile.
I've always just kind of taken it as all of these Pokemon exist, but for some reason are just completely undocumented. Because that's why you get flashbacks sometimes that have, like, you're in the Gen 4 anime, and there's a flashback to, like, hundreds of years ago where there's Gen 4 Pokemon everywhere.
Yeah, like in the Lucario movie.
It's like, the Pokemon exist, they're just not documented for some reason.
Either that, or Oak didn't really care that much and tried to collaborate with other regions that had them in easier abundance. Like, I mean, it'd be a lot easier for, like, Professor Rowan to document, like, the Sinnoh starters than it would be for Oak, don't you think?
Yeah. Alright. I have a jet ski. I have stuck on wall. How do I trigger this stupid flower? Like, I don't understand. Oh no! I accidentally triggered the volcano! Oh yeah, secret. The rock climbing music is, like, super good, though. I blew up. But it's okay, I had another monkey.
The music was so good, it made you explode.
With joy! Well, that was a bonus stage. I hope you enjoyed it. The balloon always despawns, and I'm not sure how you're actually supposed to get it.
Wow, I don't think that bonus could have ended any sooner.
I mean, probably could have if I tried hard enough.
I mean, Alolan Pokemon adapted in Alola, which was never seen or mentioned before the Sun and Moon anime, so of course there'd be time from it being mentioned.
I like how I complained about
For
this
adaptation,
particular
rather.
DK coin in the LP, and I think I got it, like, first try.
Now that's kind of how actual adaptation and evolution in the real world works. Things adapt in different places over an extremely long period of time.
When you think about Donkey Kong Country 3, what do you think of as your favorite enemy? Do you think sentient TNT barrel?
Yes.
I'm not sure if this really counts as an enemy, but I'm a fan of the ghost barrels.
I say they count. Because they're technically an obstacle.
Pokemon just had skewed time perspective, and besides, it's not like the world knew everything about America
Ooh.
500 years ago. America only really was discovered and documented like a few hundred years ago, even though there were people living on it. So the same argument applies, just over a shorter generational time span. Canada's only like probably 150 years old or so, like on terms of like our documentation. Of course, there were still people living there, but it isn't as documented as the country it is until recently, relatively. You can't just say that you don't buy that America was only documented as like the modern super country it is today a few hundred years ago. That's just the way the world is.
Tearaway Toboggan is another good level name.
Yeah, Tearaway.
It's ironic because both of the levels that have really good names to me are like the same kind of level.
Just in a sled-like thing.
Oh yeah, this level. The level of hitting things a lot.
I mean, the Pokemon world may not be as advanced as people think it is. Like, technology in the Pokemon world is really weird. We only saw, like, a mega amount of cars and vehicles starting in Gen 5. So it's safe to say that, like, Unova is one of the main regions, if not the only region, to have, like, a super monopoly on technology.
Ugh. I mean, I guess that's a large reference to specific character. I think his name was Trip, always calling Ash a country bumpkin.
Probably, yeah, because like as we see in Kanto, like they've got the basic video communication and but like teleportation system is standard. It's just like technology is weird, but may not be adapted to like long distance. And over the years that Ash has been traveling, technology has gotten better enough to allow for cross-region communication. Technology evolves quickly, but countries and regions don't.
Just missed. I don't think I've ever died there, but there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, just because you can do one thing doesn't mean you can do another. Planes have been around for a long time, and yet people don't consider like hover cars viable or safe. And yet planes, which are probably a lot more dangerous, though in lower quantity at a time, are considered safer. Something that may seem more advanced can be more simple.
Is it bad that I want to buy a car that can turn into an airplane?
No.
I want to
that's
buy
pretty
a car that can turn into my best friend.
Oh. Do you know what I can recommend for you? A Transformer.
Which one, though?
You're obviously going to want a Bumblebee because of his sense of humor.
I don't like yellow.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind a paint job.
Can you just imagine asking the Transformers, like, hey, can we paint you a different color?
I mean, I wouldn't like I'm no expert on like flying cars, but I wouldn't imagine flying cars to be awful with graphic because you've got 3 dimensions to travel instead of just the 2.
Well, I mean, you're still going to need to go up to a certain speed, have the car send out its wings or whatever, and then lift off, but...
Yeah, and I mean, you would need like runways for that and stuff, but at the end of the day, as long as it can be regulated as much as roads are today, then which will obviously take a very long time, but I could imagine there being less graphic issues overall.
By the way, real quick aside, this is the only box in this game. There are no other boxes in this game.
Everything else is barrels.
Cherish it. It's
Bring
the
it with
only one
you.
of its kind.
I will take you to the ends of the earth box. I probably literally can't, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just kind of like technology is very strange. What's the most awkward color you could paint a Transformer anyway?
Polka dot.
Polka dot Transformers.
I'm not gonna be able to take the box with me. Okay, box, you stay here.
Stay safe.
It despawned. Like it was off camera for a second. Not even a second. And it just despawned. Or maybe someone took it. Someone took it
Wow.
in like the few frames where it wasn't off screen. It was off screen.
That was
Boxes are a
short-lived.
valuable comedy on DK
A valuable comedy.
And now for some championship boxing.
That was boxing. That was the boxing song.
And all the show is it's just people throwing a bunch of boxes at each other.
Come on.
I thought that was Boxing Day.
Sorry, but it isn't December.
Yeah, it isn't December 26th.
What even is Boxing Day for?
Boxing Day is just kind of like a sort of celebration of all the factory workers finally actually getting to go home and celebrate what would have been Christmas like a day late. Like, it's basically a celebration of the pity taken on factory workers, I guess.
It's a day where people put on boxing gloves and punch each other to death.
Oh no. Or they put boxes on their heads.
Why not both?
Boxing with boxes as boxing gloves.
What if boxing gloves were just boxes that you put on your hands?
Please.
That would explain why the sport is called boxing.
I know. What if gloves are actually boxes?
What if gloves were actually gloves?
Oh!
Okay, fun fact about that bird over there that I just killed. You might recall during the LP, I had the hardest time trying to find one of the bonuses in this level.
Oh, is this the one with the bird you have to take to the end?
Yeah, there was a bird with a coin in it. I remember finding that thing, and I spent many ages trying to figure out how to even get to the thing, only to figure out it had a coin in it. As is, I'm pretty sure I missed the bonus again. It's like in a weird place where it's just kind of just off screen. Alright, Crackshot Croc. It's the level with the spider! Reticle is still my favorite Donkey Kong character.
Yeah.
Apparently, boxes are an endangered species on Donkey Kong Island. It's kind of rude.
Honestly, I think boxes are just an endangered species in general. Why do you
Well-
think we have to recycle?
Well, boxes are an endangered species considering Game Guy's take on them in multiple galaxies. This is your fault, Game Guy.
No, I'm just
I
thinking of
accept it.
that bonus where you play as the reticle.
I'll get there eventually.
That
No,
one
Game
was a
Guy,
good
you caused a box genocide in 3 galaxies.
It happens. Also, 3.
Solana, Bolgon, and Polaris.
Is Kraken Time part of Polaris?
Yes.
I always thought it was something different.
Hey, I know my Ratchet and Clank lore.
How dare you? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
I'm sad I missed a Kraken time, to be honest.
It was a good. There was Emulsion.png. Which, as we all know, is a pic with a rubber duck.
Oh yeah, that gag.
Emulsion.png.
What if there's just a Ratchet and Clank spin-off game where you just play as a box and you're trying to avoid Ratchet the whole game?
I too enjoy playing as the immobile box with no chance of survival.
No, this is why you could disguise yourself as a TNT box.
Those are not safe either.
Well, no, you can roll your way very slowly with box physics, trademark, and blow up Ratchet when you least expect it.
Oh gosh, now I'm thinking about that one box that flew towards you during the Kraken Time stream.
I remember the box that went flying off screen into some lava during a cutscene.
Yes, that one was good too.
My favorite will always be the one in the first episode of Tools of Destruction.
That one was good.
Box physics are fantastic.
I did good.
So when Game Guy plays a board game type thing, would it just be dice physics instead?
I did good.
What? Well, no, not always. Like, dice aren't always boxes. Like, the ambiguity of it is what's confusing.
Well, obviously Game Guy only believes in six-sided dice because they look like boxes.
Game Guy, what's your opinion on dice?
They exist.
I mean, he's not wrong there.
Yeah, you're true.
Oopsie. I got burned by the pink stuff.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of drinking alcohol, but cooking food with alcohol, sure.
The D20 is a powerful tool.
If you roll a 20, it causes insta-death.
Alright, playing as
Oh.
Reticle. Everybody's favorite character. I was serious
Yeah.
when I asked if anybody has, like, a hack of this game where you play as the reticle.
Mhm. The
Donkey
vertical is
Kong
there.
Free Shooter Edition.
Yeah, so, oh dude, imagine if this was interacted with the SNES light gun.
The Super Scope.
Yeah, the Super Scope. Like, just imagine if you could play this minigame with the Super Scope.
Oh, you mean that thing in Smash Bros?
And using that one Yoshi game where you shot things.
Yes, my favorite Yoshi game.
Yeah, no, there's just a fucking, like, Mario's Hunting Expedition or something where you just fucking shot it and you killed Bowser with a gun.
As you usually do.
Just shoot Bowser.
I wonder how delicious Koopa meat is.
I mean, have you ever eaten turtle?
No.
Wait, I can jump on things when I'm a spider? I don't
Isn't that
remember
what you've
being
been
able-
doing this whole time?
No, cause you shoot them with the webs. Stupid radical, you cannot get me.
Oh yeah, here is the game. Yoshi's Safari. Yeah, no, like... Bowser just has armor with gun hands, and he tries to shoot you, and you just kill him by shooting him.
Bowser has gun hands?
Yeah?
Yes.
Gun
Finally.
Can we get a Bowser's arms with gun hands?
Can we get Bowser with gun hands again, though?
I want Bowser with gun hands.
Bowser with gun hands and flamethrowers.
No, because society is too politically correct.
Oops. I've revealed what system I'm playing this on. I've ruined the immersion.
Oh no!
Your #1 secret has been revealed.
You're not playing this on an actual SNES? How dare you!
No,
I
he's playing
almost did, actually, for the LP.
it.
But
He's
then I'm
playing
just
on the-
like, video quality would be garbo.
No, you're clearly playing the GBA version on the Wii U.
Is it even on the Wii U?
The GBA version?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But I mean, you could make it.
I'll make it! I will make the GBA version.
On the Wii U, specifically.
Hugo, Game Guy, professional game developer.
I mean, Togo, he is using an emulator, as that's what Virtual Console is.
It's true. It is
Oh, yeah.
undeniably true.
Bowser does have gun hands in Tape Exam.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I remember that attack.
Gun hands. Gun hands are good. I want more Bowser with gun hands.
All I know is I'm going to be getting Dream Team and Triple Deluxe as soon as they're Nintendo Selects.
Yeah.
I'm glad those became Nintendo Selects.
Same. Because those are games I've been meaning to get but haven't gotten around to.
They are very good.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how I managed to avoid spoilers most of the time on the internet, but it's funny. Yeah, I managed to spoil myself on 20 or 10-year-old games.
Yeah, you know. Beep!
No.
Door slam in the distance.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm not sure if my microphone picks that up, but it always picks up the beep, so it's weird.
I
It
heard
picks
door
up-
slam.
Yeah, door slam in the background.
A door slam off in the distance.
As a
Distant
tear rolls
door
down.
slam.
As a tear rolls down its eyes as it slams in the sunset behind it.
I I mean, I have Fire Emblem Awakening. It's good. I have yet to beat it.
Yeah, but we haven't had, as a tier rolls its down its eye as it looks down into the sunset gag in a while. 3-year-old gags.
I mean, we could have had that with the Majora's Mask.
Well, I mean, it was originally the gag. It was originally a gag in the first Earthbound stream.
Still, that's why we could have done that with Majora's Mask.
We can also-
Perfect
we also-
opportunity.
Well, I mean, it's a more perfect opportunity with Mother 3, but then again, we weren't taking that game seriously, so
No, ruining that game is a higher priority.
yeah.
I like how this boss level is just named Bleak's House.
Don't
It's-
walk into it.
Just his house.
Wow,
You go
Bleak.
in and throw snowballs at him.
Wow, Bleak, I've loved what you've done with the place. It's very cold.
I thought you were gonna say Bleak.
Why does he look like a homebrew
I should have
Frosty
said
the
Bleak.
Snowman?
Homebrew.
Thanks for ruining my not funny joke game, guy. Gosh.
That's what I do.
Homebrew Frosty the Snowman.
Can you install pirated games on him?
I don't know. One thing I will say though is you can definitely install a snowball cannon in his hat.
Ooh, that's a tempting offer over the real Frosty the Snowman.
He
I might
totally
have to.
looks like Frosty the Snowman.
I might have to homebrew my Frosty the Snowman to install a snowman cannon into it.
There will be a
Rapid fire
massive
snowballs.
influx of Pokemon and Kurt's balls.
Ow.
Well, I guess that prediction was wrong because everybody's going over the Beast Ball, so.
What if Kurt helped in the production of Beast Balls and we just don't know it yet, as Kurt wasn't mentioned ever?
I like how this
True.
guy laughs himself so hard that he explodes.
Just a bit.
Well, I mean, death by laughter is a thing.
I mean, that's what essentially dying by laughter is your lungs just kind of explode. Keynote, I am not a doctor. This may or may not be false. Just throwing that out there.
You're false.
Am I a
You're
false
twin.
god?
This sentence is false.
That sentence was also true.
The following sentence is false. The previous sentence is true.
I like how this
I'm gonna go with
version
yes.
of the bear song is like at a much lower pitch, so it just sounds sad. But then when you make him happy, all it does is increase in tempo, but not pitch. So it's just fast sad.
Fast sad is funny though.
When you're sad, but also full of energy.
Me IOL.
Lock and load, sir! Shoot literally monkeys out of the cannon!
Oh, boy! Guy hides secret.
It's true.
Now it's time to continue my Butterfree only run of Pokemon Blue.
Dude, you should have gotten a starter with the right IVs to be able to take on the walk through walls glitch.
You're a walk through walls glitch.
There's a specific IVs you need for that?
I think so. Or is it specific EVs or whatever? I don't know.
But you only get one Eevee.
I mean, if you want to be technical about it, you can get infinite EVs.
Glitch abuse.
playing as Purple Squawks.
I just realized I have a level 21 Butterfree, and I have yet to catch another member for my team. This makes me sad, because now I have to go through the blue fight with a Butterfree.
That guy respawned in a place I did not want him to.
Oh boy. It's a bun.
Defeat the baddies!
I'm so you're gonna say defeat the bear.
Defeat the bear!
Bears!
I love how I'm only 3 hours and 32 minutes in, and I only have one badge.
I mean, grinding a Butterfree is annoying.
When you enter the defeat the bear bonus, the game emits a sound that only bears can hear, and then an actual bear bursts into your room in a rage.
Oh.
Oh no.
This game was soon recalled a day after.
No, it wasn't!
Okay, I need to
It was recalled a few weeks after, because that's when kids finally found the secret. Thankfully, I have both Stun Spore and Sleep Powder.
Thankfully, I still have depression.
'Tis true.
I'm happy for you.
There you go. There's the quote 146.
Your quote 146.
I'm not a bear.
You aren't now. Doesn't mean you won't be in the future.
Confirmed. Game guy is a biochemist who will turn people into bears.
At least
No
have
one ever
more
said I would
variety.
do it.
Game guy would just invest in it.
I'd just be like, oh yeah, no, sure, turn him into a bear, it's fine.
Now there would be a lot of legal forms behind biochemistry like that. You've got to admit.
Nah.
Not if you do it in a secret underground laboratory. Laboratory? Yes,
Laboratory.
we're gonna go with
Labrador.
that. Laboratory, or...
No,
Laboratory.
Lavatory.
Laboratory.
Laboratory. I don't think I want biochemistry performed in a bathroom.
Yeah, you do.
That's the best place to do it! There's all sorts of chemicals in there.
The
Previous ones.
The garage is also a good place.
The garage is the stereotypical place.
No, the garage is where I make my meth.
Oh. And then the
Oh.
police immediately burst into your room.
Yeah, then Red Eyes drops from the call.
I remember the guy who had the portable meth lab in his pocket. It then proceeded to explode.
Aww.
Was it in Florida by chance?
I don't remember. I'll have to look at that story again. That was a good story. Because
It
the
was
headline
pro-
the headline was something like meth lab explodes in man's pants or something.
Oh no.
Man.
People who are good at making headlines are really good people.
Yeah.
I once saw a newspaper
Wait.
head.
Meth lab explodes in man's face.
I once saw a newspaper headline that was man wants baby left in aeroplane.
Oh no, context matters. Nah, not at all.
Yeah. But the intended context was that man wants baby to the left of him.
And then sometimes there are those people who make headlines incorrectly, and it turns out to be good as a result.
Yeah. There was also something like
Excuse me, video game, I disagree.
there was also
Rain
like
creates wet roads.
Rain Creates Wet Roads is one of my favorites.
Oh no. If you die, you cease living!
Princess Diana was alive hours before she died.
We're trying to stop Animal Sandler's movie pitch. His pitch is kill literally
Exactly.
everyone. It's a comedy.
Does anybody remember who said what in that phrase?
We're trying to stop Adam Sandler's movie pitch. That was British. His pitch is kill literally everyone. I think that was Flynn. And then It's a Comedy is British again.
No, that
No,
was me.
no.
I thought it was
Yeah, it
three
was Quagga.
people.
I was the one that said it's a comedy.
Yeah, I'm not that funny.
Either way, just those 3 quotes in sequence are good.
Yeah. China may be using sea to hide its submarines. I've got a lot of stupid ones. There's also fish need water.
Nah, they don't. Want to know what a fish needs?
Bottle.
A fishing rod.
I was gonna say bottle.
Also,
Well, the
this
fish
one,
is already in the bottle if you think about it.
and this one isn't a newspaper headline, but it's pretty something anyway. It's just a guy. holding a sign.
Homosexuals are gay.
I mean, it's not wrong.
China may be using sea to hide its submarines.
Darn! We'll never find them there.
And there's also man killed to death.
I feel like some of these are just the people who make the headlines are bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they have to have some in-jokes between them.
Also, this level is really good.
I just realized I have a picture of a seal eating an octopus saved to my computer.
Why?
Like
Quote from Man Stabbed. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
Did aliens take Elvis?
I'm from Nevada, lived near Area 51. I'm neither gonna confirm nor deny.
To die.
Deny.
Do die. And I'm just gonna look on the Florida Man subreddit as that has some pretty amazing stuff. Oh
Rule
yeah, there
2,
was a...
don't question the British. What? Always question the British. That rule's wrong.
No. I think it's standard at this point that many people have learned not to question some of the shit I do. I set a glass of water on fire once.
Same.
Why?
I don't know. Like
I question the British!
One of
I
my
did it!
one of my science classes just wanted to do some evaporation shit, so I just got some standing tap water and a beaker and a Bunsen burner and started evaporating the water, and then the water set on fire.
Well, I guess you learned one thing from that. That water's not safe to drink.
It is science classroom water.
It's science water.
Science water is not very hygienic, especially in a school setting. Oh yeah, shit, what was, gone. There was this one I remember that was really good, but...
Bill Nye the Science Water.
Bill Nye's not science water. He's
Bill
a
Nye's the
science
science
guy.
waiter.
I mean, he's made of science water, but he himself is not science water.
You've ruined it for me.
I try.
I just realized there's a huge gap between my first and second team member, and then there's like no gap at all for my third.
Rude.
Like it
Been
goes.
horribly lied to. What?
Because it goes Butterfree to Bellsprout, and then Bellsprout to Meow. That's a large gap.
It's true. You've called me the worst possible insult.
Nerd.
How devastating.
I'm literally scarred for life.
You should feel ashamed.
What if we use confusion?
Florida man arrested for having crack in butt.
Tis true.
Oh my gosh, now I remember that guy who danced on top of the police car to ward off vampires. That guy is my hero.
What? I missed that one.
Also, I can't remember where the link to it was, but there was this like 81-year-old guy who was trying to drive to the supermarket, drove over 800 miles or something ridiculous over 3 days, and got lost trying to get to the supermarket and ended up in like Alabama from like Philadelphia.
Did he gas up it a lot, or was it all in one tank?
I don't know. Like it's just this.
Because the power of old people is amazing.
This 80-year-old guy went from Philadelphia to Alabama, but because he was trying to get to the supermarket.
But did
And
he
he
get
was
to the supermarket?
No, he was found by the police, and after he was reported missing for 3 days.
But did he make it to the supermarket?
Well, he went back home and then made it to the supermarket.
Okay, good. I was worried.
Did he have a police escort? I hope.
I think.
Alright, sir, we'll take you to the supermarket.
We'll take you to the supermarket, then you're
And
going
then he gets
home.
there and he's like, oh, I don't need any of this.
Florida woman tries to fend the cops off with the most deadly weapon of all, a used tampon.
Oh god. That's just disgusting.
Oh no.
My dance had better execution. It included a lethal maneuver.
Who said that? I don't remember.
You said that.
Did I?
Yeah, you were talking about your, I think it was your sword, not your sword dancing, your rain dancing Mega Swampert versus Wally's swords dancing Mega Gallade.
Oh.
Florida man allegedly suits kills stepson in fight over a chili dog.
Florida man takes a bunch of people's money for no particular reason. Same, to be honest. I feel like if there was a Florida man headline, that would be the headline that describes my life.
Which one?
The one I just said, Florida man takes people's money for no particular reason.
Well, you have a reason.
Albeit a questionably legal one.
Oh, it's legal. They gave it to you.
Oh wait, no,
Willingly.
it wasn't Philadelphia. It was Pennsylvania, and the guy was 89, not 81.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, I'll post it in chats now.
No, in Ekans, Butterfree, use confusion. Am I the only one who just feels super satisfied whenever I hear the super effective sound effect?
No.
Yeah, so 900 miles. He accidentally traveled 900 miles to get to the supermarket.
The screen is dark because this is the obligatory dark level.
Underwater. Trademark.
At least the screen doesn't flash white every time you.
Every time you turn. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that level.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't even know how to describe this news article. Like, there it is in LPIA and Streamcat. Like,
I feel like
Hey man,
this
if
level
that's
is just
rules,
an
I
afterthought.
play by the rules, and I play to win.
Like, can someone, because can someone try and sum up this new story? Because I don't even know where to begin with it.
This level's just a mishmash of like 5 or 6 different things.
Oh, is this the identity issues level?
It's Pothole
Yes.
Panic. It's a level about the birds and fish that have items inside of them, but also about all of the animal buddies that you can ride, but also about the purple guys that throw bombs at you. And there's a water segment with a fish that you can swim on. With, rather. Like, I almost feel like this level is just... We've had a whole bunch of animal transformation levels, but no level where you actually ride the aminals. Very few, at least.
So let's just put them all in one level.
Well, yeah, it's just like, oh, well, this will do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. I swear, if this Butterfree is level 25 before I even find a Bellsprout.
Oop,
Same,
my
to be
elephant
honest.
blew up.
You know, as elephants do.
Elephants are no longer scared when they touch the water. Oops.
Oh, was that a thing that elephants did?
I like how you have to actually elephant jump to get to this bonus. And then actually elephant jump in the bonus. It's such a weird thing.
This water is safe. Just don't drink it. God's sake. I love silly news story article headlines.
I forget, what is Butterfree's hidden ability?
Butter freak out.
I mean, Butterfree is my favorite bug type. I don't know about you.
Seals discovered having sex with penguins.
Oh, I remember that story. I've read that one before. That one is weird and also kind of terrifying.
And
I didn't know that.
one thing I won't be looking into is the fact that there's video on that news article.
I've seen that video. It's not
Is it-
pleasant.
Is it something you do not wish to see again?
Yeah, it was kind of unpleasant.
4 school children took cocaine thinking it was sherbet.
I mean, Cutiefly is the cutest bug type. I wouldn't say it's the best one.
And so they snort sherbet.
Like one
Don't
does.
you
It's
snort
like-
sherbet?
It's like those kids who were smoking the Smarties.
Oh God,
Reminds me of this
that was so
Florida.
dumb.
It reminds
It
me of
was.
reminds me of that Florida man who these teenagers from Florida stealing some guy's asses because they thought it was cocaine.
Oh God,
Kitty, get out of the ground.
that's terrible.
Yeah, and then they dumped it all over the world when they realized it wasn't cocaine.
The world. They dumped it all over the world.
No, the world.
Oh, I heard world. They dumped it all over the world. All over it.
Just go in the daycare and poke all the Pokemon in the eyes.
We were talking about messing with the daycare earlier.
Wait, when was that quoted?
Were you
I
not
quoted that
here?
earlier today.
Yeah, I know. I was there for the conversation, but I didn't notice it get quoted.
Well,
Anyway,
you obviously do not pay attention.
These quotes are getting increasingly more meta.
Pizza delivery driver's car stolen. Returned with full tank and used lotto ticket.
Oh gosh, now I remember the guy who stole the Chinese food delivery truck and then proceeded to make all the deliveries.
Oh,
His lifelong dream, be a Chinese delivery guy.
Gen 1 rap, why?
Gen 1 rap, why not?
Boba Fett.
I was reminded that there was an actual anime episode titled Why Not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that is what the name is based off of, those words.
I'm pretty sure probably not, but
Does stun spore / sleep powder work on grass types in Gen 1?
Yeah.
stun poor.
Yeah.
Doctors saved Canadian woman's life by removing her lungs for 6 days.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it was worth a shot.
Dick on Forseg.
What does that bird do? Oh,
Australia
Be
Zoo
annoying.
urges people to catch deadly spiders as antidote runs low. Oh.
gives you an extra hit. Collection.
Yep, that's Australia for you.
I love how you didn't
I-
have to do anything when you
I
collected.
posted it.
present.
I posted it in the LPAA gap, but if you've got arachnophobia or similar, do not look at that link as there's an immediate video of a very big close-up of a spider.
now the bird is dumb because it gives you an extra hitbox where the bird is.
Oh,
So if the bird gets hit by anything, it dies. And typically, you need to get it to that no bird sign for a significant reward.
Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend clicking on that URL with the news story if you've got arachnophobia.
Oh
Something
man,
spider
I
related
caught
could say,
a
but it's
Bellsprout.
terrifying, so I won't.
This is an annoying boss.
I remember hearing this one story when I was a kid where a spider laid an egg sac inside of a person's face.
Oh,
And then just the egg sac hatched. They thought it was a zit, and a whole bunch of spiders came pouring out of their cheek.
oh,
Ugh.
oh no, oh. Anyway, bomb
Moving
shelter
on to something else.
Bomb shelter builder stays busy as customers prep for Trumpocalypse. Oh,
My favorite day is Trump Day. Not at all.
Trumpocalypse bomb shelters. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yay, I have a Pokemon that isn't Butterfree.
Hooray!
I was lied to. Where's the butter on this Pokemon?
It's
It's
Butterfree.
butter free. There is no butter.
It's
Oh.
like, come on.
But I have a Pokemon that isn't Butterfree. Where is the butter on it? I need to know.
I mean, just because it doesn't say it's butter free doesn't mean it has butter.
Yeah.
Like apples aren't advertised as butter free.
Yeah, they don't have butter in them.
I just assume if it's an apple, it won't have butter. Jeez.
Exactly. So why don't you apply that for everything else?
Oh gosh, this just looks so cramped.
Kinda is.
Too much butter.
Butterfree apples. Honestly, I want to buy a bunch of apples now and sell them at a higher price saying they're Butterfree apples. See how many people will
Oh
buy
man,
them.
this looks so hard.
You know, people will probably buy them.
To be fair, sometimes I have a hard time getting in that safe spot because you actually don't have as much leeway as it looks.
Okay.
The
Oh.
guard's
Oh.
hitbox is pretty big.
Here's another stupid news story. Federal judge, Ohio's 3-drug death penalty cocktail poses substantial risk of serious harm.
There's no 3D, Eddie.
Wait, I thought I could buy the mirror back.
Yeah, so apparently, drug death penalty cocktail poses substantial risk of serious harm.
Okay.
No shit.
Can I not buy it? Oh, also the flower finally spawned. Can I not buy the mirror back until I, visit the code chamber thing?
No, not all the quotes from pre-Gen 6 screens were deleted. That's just when the quote bot was added and we started actually quoting things as they happen instead of expecting someone to go back to all the old videos and add stuff. We only just added the most memorable stuff that Game Guy remembered.
I mean, I'd still like to go back to old videos at some point.
Yeah, but not many of us have the time for that.
So what are we gonna do with the meta quotes? Are they just gonna stay there, or?
I might go through and clean out a bunch of quotes at some point,
Oh, but we...
like I did before.
Mm.
Because some of them are a little bit unnecessary, let's be honest.
I think the meta quotes in series of each other are kind of great, though.
I mean, some of them could stay, but they don't all need to be there.
I mean, we need some meta quotes followed by these quotes getting increasingly more meta.
I regret and at the same time do not regret ever uttering that statement.
Okay, Black Honest, to be fair, that was when Game Guy was clearing out the quote list.
Yeah, he.
Are you suggesting I Retsupre myself?
I mean, you have done that, kind of.
Technically, yes, yeah.
We-
I have thought about occasionally doing just a stream where I watch videos.
Casual talking.
My only real problem with that is, especially with my videos, it's gonna be hard to tell which game guy is which.
Okay, this is why you don't watch your videos and instead make fun of our videos.
I mean, unless what I did is just I don't actually provide commentary on the stream, but like talk in chat.
Or when screen sharing comes around, just have us do all the Retsy playing for you.
But then I don't get to talk. I know things about my own LPs that you wouldn't necessarily know.
Okay, pause
Yeah, like
your
what
vi-
faces you were making.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't wait for Game Guy playing the South Korean MMORPG.
Yeah.
Clearly in the summer to compete with SDDQ, let's have Let's Watch It again, where you Retsy play all your videos you made in the previous year.
All of them. Every single one.
Even
Which,
the
to
now
be fair,
streaming
would
videos.
probably be quicker than replaying them all.
Yeah.
Playing all of your videos.
Because editing actually takes out a significant chunk of time for a lot of games.
And besides, the Retsy Play competition with SDDQ, you gotta get that viewer split going.
Is it okay if we spread false rumors about a future Let's Play Game Guy is doing?
As long as they're not true, I don't care.
Boilers, it's golf.
Okay, I care.
Now, British, that's just straight up wrong, and you know it.
Come on. He asked for it. He said he didn't mind as long as the rumors weren't true.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
there are some rumors that need to just not exist.
Honestly, I'm a huge fan of him doing a South Korean MMORPG. It's called Granada Espada.
Oh no.
That sounds Spanish.
I don't know what it is. 'Cause I've tried looking up like a translation for it, and I don't know what
Well,
it's supposed to mean.
Well, as it turns out, Discord glitched for Game Guy once and said he was playing that.
There's reasons for it, but I don't want to get into it because spoilers. But details.
Yeah. And so Red Eyes and I looked up what the game was, and turns out it's a South Korean MMO on Steam. With
Free to
pretty
play.
poor review. With pretty poor reviews.
I mean,
Aw.
isn't
bad?
Maple Story made in South Korea?
I don't know.
It's made in Korea. Of
So
the
it's made
South
in South
variety,
Korea.
I don't know.
So you're suggesting that Maple Story is made in North Korea?
I don't know. Oop, what?
It's made in South Korea.
What's the
Did you
difference
look it
between
up?
North and South?
North has Kim Jong Un. It's basically a dictatorship.
I don't
And
want to stream Maple Story. I just don't.
Well, if you were forced to stream either Maple Story or Golf, which one would you do?
Maple Story in literally a heartbeat.
Was that even a question you had to ask, British? Like, you should have known the answer.
No.
I'm just getting really impatient with these barrels, and that's not a thing I should be doing.
Golf isn't as bad as you're making it out to be.
I disagree.
I will say it was a lot better the last time I played it.
Yeah, if even Dragon can see that, then you should give it another shot.
Nah. I think I've gotten all I want to get out of that game.
But you don't get to ride the chocolate roller coaster!
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
You don't want ice cream sandwiches?
I'm okay with that.
You don't want to fly through a donut?
I am okay with that.
You don't want to fly through a
I'm
goat?
okay with it.
What about the gorilla moose? You okay with
Okay.
the gorilla moose?
The gorilla moose?
Game Guy, are you sure you're okay with it? Because you don't sound very okay.
I'm the
right
most
now.
okay with it.
I mean, if you say so, your tone of voice says otherwise. Just letting you know.
Does this sound like someone who's okay with it to you?
Yes.
Sure, let's go with that.
No, it sounds like somebody who's playing Donkey Kong Country 3 while being pestered by his annoying friends.
It's true. That is exactly what it sounds like.
That is a very specific
What-
emotion that I hope
what-
I never have to feel at any point in my life.
Yeah, but what about Super Mario 64 Chaos Edition?
Well, I tried.
I mean, that would be good if you had that one chaos mode on where everything starts flying towards you. That one is a good one.
Mario 64 Chaos Edition is fantastic.
Wait, what's this whole thing?
Mario 64 Chaos Edition is a ROM hack of Mario 64 where a random action replay code gets activated every 5 minutes.
Oh. Add in addition to the ones before?
No,
or does
it
replace
swaps
them?
randomly. Sometimes it's
Okay.
addition, sometimes it replaces all of the other ones. It's completely random.
So, do you have possibility of getting random moon jumps?
Yeah, and sometimes you can just outright crash the game.
Oh boy.
Sometimes the pallets get fucked up.
Hmm.
And sometimes the OST gets replaced with a Mario choir.
And
Oh.
sometimes it gets replaced with Vaporwave.
Someone uploaded a video just isolating that audio, and it's very good.
You Will Know Our Pain. My remix of You Will Know Our Names.
Oh,
Oh. The Mario's voice a cappella code is good.
I think
Mario
that
a
one,
cappella.
I think that one is my second favorite, next to the one that just sends objects flying towards you.
Yeah. And sometimes you can just speed up super fast.
Lightning Lookout is another good level.
Level name or level?
Just level.
Okay.
I mean, it's an okay name.
Yay.
There's nothing especially wrong with it.
We're gonna find out about one of Monkey's weaknesses.
Electricity!
Oh no.
Yeah, I really like this level's gimmick.
Smells weak to
interesting.
lightning.
I mean, I will say, I think the lightning is too fast.
Well, it's lightning.
I'm aware.
Would you prefer if it was sounding?
Sounding.
Sound is slower than light.
Don't you mean thunder?
No, I don't think
I
I
was
mean thunder, because
lightning.
that's a herd of dragons. We don't want a thunder of dragons.
Lightning sounds
Lightning
light.
doesn't even strike during that bonus room.
You're thinking of lighting versus sounding.
Quiet! My logic is flawless.
Well,
Your
Sure.
face is flawless. Oh,
that's...
wait.
Ah,
that happened.
thanks, Dragon.
Did anybody see what happened in the stream?
Oh. Oh. Kitty got struck
Oh,
by
good.
lightning, fell into the water, then
Oh.
drowned. God.
What's more, I was doing, like, the water skipping thing, but it was timed in such a way that I ran straight into the lightning.
I'm glad. Hey Scummo, do you remember the Earthbound randomizer?
Yes.
Random
That was-
warps.
And Random Warps was a good one.
Remember when we just randomized
Earthbound Randomizer. The first enemy you fight is the final boss of the game.
That can happen. You get
That
a
can
wa-
happen.
Yeah, you get a random warp and it leads you to Gygas's intestine layer.
Also, my favorite thumbnail for this series was the one that included this level,
Yeah,
where it's just Kiddy Kong gets struck by lightning.
like,
I mean,
that
Dragon Quest VIII is a very good game.
was like completely by chance, wasn't it?
No, I have full control over thumbnails.
Well, no, some of your excellent thumbnails come from it just appearing as one of the defaults and you just editing it to have your your logo in and sit.
Like the one of Wario getting hammered.
Or your beautiful options for that one Robobot video where you cover
That is
them.
great. If nobody's, I don't think I shared that image publicly.
Yeah, it was
Like,
only
it was in the
Discord.
Discord, but the one video where I did Team Kirby Clash,
Yeah.
like the thumbnail was the victory screen of all 4 Kirbys, but YouTube's default thumbnail suggestions were all of the victory screen. Just
Of different amount
ones.
of Kirby's.
It's like, YouTube, you are on point. It should be noted that when I decided on this thumbnail, it was before I saw those suggestions, so
Yeah, so it was even more fantastic.
it is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. What other amazing by chance thumbnails have you seen?
Another
Well, there
one of
was-
my favorites is back in the original Ratchet and Clank. There is that episode where I first meet Captain Quark. and the default thumbnail was a single frame of Captain Quark surprised and looking at the screen.
I need to go back and find that one. I don't remember it too well. Yeah, but I take it if you do go back and make thumbnails for all your older videos, then that's going to be the one you use.
Well, I mean, of course. Like, a lot of the ones that have good default thumbnails, I'm probably just gonna use, like, the same or slightly different.
Yeah.
Coin, what do you do?
Oh yeah, that is really good. That is very good.
Like, you only see that for, like, maybe 1 or 2 frames in the actual video, which is why I thought it was great. I don't want to talk about the coin dozer pushing me off a cliff in the video. From the midpoint. That was just stupid. Like, in this level, if you hold right when you respawn from the midpoint, you pretty much are guaranteed to die. Which is weird, because you'd think respawning from the midpoint would put you on the rope.
It doesn't.
No, you just fall through it. Or you spawn below it, I don't actually remember. Well, that worked out.
Beep.
Beep.
Door slamming in the distance.
There was something in the distance.
Beep. Beep. Not beep.
Beep.
Not.
I'd say something
beep.
about that being Mr. Watch Senior or something, but it's a house alarm, so it doesn't
Oh yeah, no,
work.
you spawn below the rope. That's weird.
Beep.
Because the checkpoint barrel is above
Door
the rope.
slam in the background.
Why am I even trying to get the letter N? I don't even have the letter O.
Because you prefer the letter N to the letter O.
Debatable.
Probably not as much as you prefer the letter G.
That didn't work as planned. I almost held right. Just out of habit.
It looks like they're holding garbage can lids.
You know, I was about to say something about that, actually. You know, I really should just switch to Dixie for that.
Maybe.
Because that is way harder to make with Kitty.
Did you die again?
In the same way, kinda. I did bounce on the barrel this time, but I still didn't make it.
Yeah, those look like garbage can lids.
I mean, who's to say they're not? The big robot guy I fought earlier is apparently made out of a bunch of kitchen pots and pans.
Why did they build the town so close to the moon?
I like how arbitrary it is that coin can only be hit by metal barrels. Not regular barrels, just metal barrels. Did anybody see that?
Yep.
No. Did anybody see that?
See what?
Nope. I just
There
got
was
back.
pretty blatant cutoff in the bottom right corner of the screen for like a split second.
Yep.
Oh, I saw that.
There it is! I've never noticed that before. That's weird.
Wow. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, this game is literal garbage.
Literally unplayable.
I hate it now. I don't even want to play this game anymore. It's just...
We're going to Partners in Time.
I can't. I just can't. It's so bad. How can you have such blatant cutoff like that?
Drinking noise.
Okay,
I
so
love
we need to
drinking
beat all
noise.
of Partners in Time so he can get the second save file back for his Let's Play.
Actually, I have another episode I've already recorded, so I am risking my backup file for LPAA.
Oh.
I wonder if that cutoff was in the video I did. Because I don't remember ever seeing that.
No, just Scream you downloading, like... Didn't you say you were considering switching to the Wii U Virtual Console version? Game guy.
Huh?
Didn't you say you were considering using the Wii U Virtual Console version after some weird glitches?
You mean the version I am using?
I think
I
we're
thought you were
talking
using
Partners in
an
Time.
original DS cartridge.
Oh, why are you suddenly talking about Partners in Time? I was still talking about Donkey Kong.
Well, Partners in Time, like...
Also,
I think the
I
problem
solved
here is
the
we had
issue I
two
had
conversations
with...
at once.
Yeah,
I
but no-
solved the issue with Partners in Time, so...
No, clearly you'll just get the Virtual Console version of Partners in Time and just Scream you downloading it.
I mean, I don't think it would take that long.
You'll stream it anyway and then start playing it, and then you don't have to worry
He'll
about...
stream it by putting his Wii U on a wired connection. And
Yeah.
while he's downloading Partners in Time, he'll have his computer be wireless.
I don't like being on guard in this level. Like, if you're gonna invert the controls, invert all of the controls, please. 'Cause it's just annoying.
Just a bit. Hang on.
Wait. In guards, controls are reversed?
No, well, in this level, left and right are reversed underwater.
Alright.
Which is
So-
awkward for Unguard, because all of his movement is by the D-pad. So up and down are still the same, but left and right are reversed. Whereas when you're the Kongs, all you really have to deal with is the up and down motion of regular swimming with the A button. Ugh. Good, I'm done with the stupid fish.
We're number one, but every time someone says one, Mr. Krabs dies.
Good.
Oh no. Not Mr. Krabs!
I mean, I can handle he dies dying, but not Mr. Krabs.
To be honest, Mr. Krabs probably deserved it.
That just ruined the mood of the stream. Thanks. Gosh.
We haven't had a screen-ruining moment yet, so we might as well have had it. Then again, we already killed the mood with golf earlier, so remember.
Yeah, golf is frequently enough to ruin everything, literally.
Remember, Mr. Krabs, he dies. That's still my favorite part of Mother 3 for that
Since
one
there was
bit.
no obligatory Danny cameo, there.
Dick museums.
I want to get the barrel, like, stuck under the platform again, like I did in the video. Yeah, like that. It's a nice barrel.
Why did you get it stuck under the platform?
I did it on accident in the actual LP video. Well, before I fight the final boss, let's cheat and go to the Lost World now.
Well, I mean, NES Golf is probably better in Game Guy's eyes. Because at least it has a physics engine.
That's a better finish. Let me try that again. A better physics engine.
Yeah,
Look,
because it exists.
it's not as good as Mario Golf.
Here you go, Boomer.
Have some stuff.
Oh man, I bought all 5 Boomer specials at once. Don't get to see that every day. Now, since technically I have 0 bonus coins right now, do I gain any more? I mean, they'd be useless, but... Can I just have a game file where I have, like, 84 bonus coins, 100%? I say 84 because there's a boss you have to fight before you can get to, the Lost World. That gives you a bonus coin.
So, is Wrinkly Kong this game's Candy Kong?
Yeah.
GBA can make a sequel to DK64 with literally every single Kong playable.
People would eat it up, probably.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
I think if they just
Even
made
though
another
one of them
Donkey
is
Kong
dead.
game with Lanky Kong.
Lanky
Yeah,
Kong is good.
Lanky Kong is a friend.
Well. Anyway,
I like
moving
Chunky
on.
Kong.
So, Dragon, remember that bird that I had? This is arguably the worst instance of bird.
Okay.
Oh, is it Bird while he had... Yep.
Bird while I uncontrollably run to the right really fast. Throughout the whole level.
And the bird has to not die.
The bird spawns a bonus barrel at the end.
Why does this exist?
Because why not?
Also, there's no checkpoint, should be said. Wow, did I actually just no-hit that entire level? The heck?
Probably.
I didn't do that in the LP. That's for sure. Also, this bonus is stupid.
You took Cranky's advice and got good.
Holy crap, what? You can't even see any of the stuff the bird can get hit by.
Yeah,
It's just dumb.
and I failed the bonus. If you fail this bonus, you actually have to replay the entire level and get the bird all the way to the end.
That's rude.
Yeah, it is.
That's awful, actually.
I mean, the same goes for the DK coin, but the DK coin is significantly easier to get.
Yeah.
This level's just weird. I am just never gonna beat a bonus room, ever, apparently. Hiccup. Not hiccup. Oh, not having my friend for this part is going to be a fun.
Rudest dude.
Oh yeah, this is the S barrel that serves basically no purpose, as far as I can tell. I killed that bee because I wanted to. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. This is another S barrel that exists for no reason. Like, this level is very bizarre. Oh boy, I sure had trouble with this level.
Sarcasm imminent.
These guys, for no reason, have, like, very loud, somewhat horrifying screams when you kill them.
Okay, I got myself some chocolate.
Of course you did.
chocolate is delicious.
Is it a chocolate roller coaster though?
Sadly, no.
I'm ashamed in you.
It's a bit hard to build a chocolate roller coaster in 2 minutes.
No. All you need is a knife. You'll do fine.
Thrusting me with a knife. You're funny.
Didn't I like solve that by accident in the LP? I
Yep.
feel like that's a thing I did.
Hmm.
Man, this bonus would actually be difficult if not for the fact that it isn't difficult.
Words of wisdom right there. It'd be more difficult if it weren't for the fact it wasn't difficult.
I feel enlightened.
As well you should be.
I like those guys who just leapfrog over each other.
It's true. And I failed the bonus. Wowzers, Bowsers.
One strand of hair touched the guys, so you die.
It's true. I took the
Wait,
upper
even
path
if
in the
you
LP.
jump on
Let's go
them?
down. You cannot
What?
jump on them.
What?
You cannot jump on them.
What did Dragon say? I was eating chocolate, so I didn't hear.
You cannot jump on them.
No, Dragon saying.
But you
I
cannot.
said, wait, you can't jump on them?
Ah.
And that's why I said, no, you can't jump on them. Way to pay attention.
I'm good at this.
Well,
So I see this is starting to turn into social eating.
you're social eating.
That's
I
my
cry.
favorite pastime.
I mean, I've been eating for a while, I've just been muting myself.
Same, actually.
So how
I ate
about that?
before the
How about that
stream
food
started.
everyone else is eating?
I had leftover pizza.
Still?
We've already discussed this, but I did a very good job dodging that bird. A very good job. So good you can hardly believe it. Probably why you don't believe it, to be fair. Well, this is crap. Every bonus coin I get now doesn't count for anything. That coin sure was worth it. Left or P.
Can you not kill the red bees?
No, they're invincible. Leftover pizza's alright. I like it fresh, though. I mean, I guess I should clarify. The red bees can't be killed by normal means.
You've just
They-
now
they
suddenly
can only be-
reminded. You've reminded me of that Splatfest in Europe. That was. Do you like pineapples on your pizza or no pineapples
Do
on
you
your
like
pizza?
red bees or not red bees?
Like, but when you were talking about pizza, that just reminded me of that stupid Splatfest.
I'm on team not red bees. Thank you very much.
Team Not Red Bees is my preferred team as well. I prefer bees being yellow.
Red bees can be killed by TNT and I'm pretty sure there's something else, but I can't remember. Oh, they can be killed by invincibility. Yeah, that. Getting back up here is the worst. I got a little too greedy. This game isn't that much longer. Like, there's one level after this. And then the final boss. And since I'm skipping a lot of the optional stuff for the most part, like, this isn't gonna really take that long.
Ugh. Wow, all the microphones were mute except Game Guy. That's weird.
How strange.
Because I'm eating.
I mean, Super Greg Cake is not really a surprise.
I mean, Greg is expected, but was not paying attention, so I saw British and Dragon eating. Wasn't sure why. Well, Dragon
this
was
is-
eating. I don't know what British was doing.
I'm eating as well.
Gosh, guys, stop being hungry.
I can't help. I can't
I
help
can't
with chocolate.
I can't help it with
Wow,
Candyland
we're just
and golf.
But when there's chocolate involved, I can't help it. Chocolate is delicious.
Disagree.
You have your opinions.
You
they-
monster.
You have your opinions. They may be bad ones, but they're still opinions.
Wow, Root.
I'm gonna get back to eating this chocolate now.
Rocket Rush! Look at that useless DK barrel in this level where you just die instantly if you
Baby.
do anything wrong.
Oh, killing the red bees?
This is the other thing that can kill red bees. Literal rocket fuel.
I love how I love how it just totally fakes you up and makes you think you're going up.
Oh, you're going up, alright.
Oh,
Just
oh,
not
you just
yet.
weren't.
The second half of the level is going up. should not have gone that way.
Doo-da, doo-da. Don't know why that made me think of Camptown Racers, but whatever.
I only lost because I went that way. And I should not have done.
Fuel, fuel, red barrel.
Butts. I always hit that part for some reason. I won! Here you go, guy. I found a bunch of gears. Cogs, rather.
But did you find any core Kabulas with them?
Nope. Are you saying that in the timeline this takes place before Planet Robobot? Because we just created cogs.
Yup.
Oh.
Did you know cogs are used inside of cogs?
What happens if I beat this boss before the actual final boss?
No idea.
Whoa, big man!
Big G, little G.
Dixie, what are you doing?
It was an opportunity to die.
How'd that go?
Well, it's an opportunity to die, and it's just kind of sitting there. And then Goku took it. Well.
This boss fight is just kind of anticlimactic because like, he doesn't do much.
That's a shame.
Like, the last part can be somewhat difficult. But that's it. And it only lasts for like 2 phases. Dang it.
On Monday, I should go to the bank.
Oops. Well, bye, kitty. Although hitting this with Dixie is way more difficult. I'm surprised I lived that. Wait, stop, like, turning around, please. Oh man, I did it. Should probably collect the DK coin. Because, you know. Yeah, I can get the gyrocopter, whatever, don't care. Oh man, I've been extra busy! Found all the DK coins, and it's time for the ultimate ride! Oh yeah, I don't have the last one. Oh, that's right, I did miss one. Oops. I actually forgot, I did in fact miss one.
Well,
Well, on to the final boss.
Well, this is awkward.
I forgot I missed one. How silly of me. Castle Chaos. We're click, click. Kong's back. Click, buzz. This time, Chaos will be literally the winner. Literally, as opposed to figuratively. And Chaos was, in fact, the winner. I don't think I've ever died to this.
Oh, this is a boss. I'm guessing this ends with a Wizard of Oz type gag.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh no! It was K. Rulenstein the whole time! What have you done? My wife's going to kill me! I used all of her best pots and pans to make him. Well, now see, there's your first problem. Kitty, shut up! Kitty, shut up! Kitty, look. We're gonna have to have a talk when this is all over. Scooby-Doo reference. Well, you may have roasted my robot, but I'm the master chef around here. Are we gonna do a cooking show? Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna cook my goose? Don't do that. I need
Is
my
there-
goose.
Is there
No, I
supposed to
want
be
a chef
dialogue here? Because I'm
roll.
not seeing anything on the stream.
You should.
Oh. Oh my god, this whole freaking time my video's been scrolled down a whole bunch.
Oh, come on, dragon.
I'm smart, I swear.
I leave my stream in theater mode.
Yeah, this boss fight's just way more engaging than the bonus boss fight. I don't understand the bonus boss fight. Oh, okay. Dixie, just don't grab the handle. Okay, kitty, just slip off the platform. I like how he specifically goes out of his way to activate these levers on the ceiling that drop barrels that I use to hit him. Like, they're
Okay.
not even
Well,
something
I
that
mean-
he uses.
I mean, he may be an evil he may be the supreme evil and final boss, but it doesn't mean he accepts unfair fights. He wants to give you a chance.
I dropped a barrel on his face. And he just tanked it. You know, have they ever released the actual models that they used for this game? Or like shown them even?
What do you mean?
Well, because all the graphics are like pre-rendered models and then probably touched up a little bit.
Huh, I did not know that. Interesting.
This is such a weird boss, though.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't possibly have like an end boss in a DK game that's any weirder than this one, right?
Nope. Not at all. The final bonus coin! Yeah! Whoa, what happened? 1 minute, I was dreaming about the world's biggest pile of bananas. And the next minute, I was a power-crazed madman. Don't worry, Donkey, that actually happened. That'll make you feel better, right? Dang it, Cranky. Nobody even likes you. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? And now for the longest photo album in the world. I'm just gonna put the gamepad down and set up for Partners in Time now.
Wait, wasn't Wrinkly Kong supposed to like die in this game?
She dies between this game and Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, okay.
That's like actually canon. It's kind of dumb. In the best way.
Huh.
No, the plot of this game is one of those plots that only exists in, like, the game manual. Where they're like, oh no, Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong went somewhere and they didn't come back, and now they're missing and you have to go find them. And then you find that they were trapped in a robot. Coin is my favorite enemy. Terra Firma tough guys. Yeah. Yep, a mouse is the most tough guy. Let me tell you. It is a little weird that you only play as Donkey Kong in one game. From the original trilogy, anyway. Like, honestly, I think this game could have been neat if instead of Kitty, you just played as Dixie and Donkey Kong. Because that would complete the triangle of duos. Instead, they just arbitrarily added Kiddy Kong into the mix, which ruins the whole everybody's name is like DK, like their initials. Man, the forum plug command is kind of useless, isn't it? At this point. I'm honestly at the point now where I'm probably gonna get rid of it in my video description, because, I mean, the thing's freaking dead.
Yeah.
The Discord is more popular than it ever was.
I'm actually kind of impressed at how, like, successful the Discord has been. Especially when compared to the forum.
I mean, I think part of it is just forums are kind of being phased out for, like, social media and stuff like Discord. Just instant messenger programs.
Oh, yeah,
There is
that's
a
good
Discord
point.
command, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's Discord links in all of the descriptions for, like, the past several months. It's almost been a year at this point, actually. I mean, the last post on the forum was this month because in the middle of a conversation with friends, I brought up the forum or something, and everyone's like, let's all go post on the forum for funsies. And then we did, and that was it.
I decided to watch a video while I was eating.
Wow, way to not watch me play the video games. Rude. Stop it.
No!
You're interrupting this riveting ending to a video game. It's so riveting the game went dark.
Oh no!
Well, I'm done with food, so.
Are we all gonna be done eating then shortly soon?
I mean, I was done eating 3 hours and 42 minutes ago.
I was done eating my first food then, but then I got more like 20 minutes ago and ate it.
Most of the forums that I've been on for such a long time are basically dying at this point. The only exception being GameFAQs, but I was never really involved with GameFAQs much anyway.
GameFAQs that GameFAQs is like Eternal or something.
Like, I just lurk it because it's a guilty pleasure of sorts.
It's just about one of the biggest forums on the internet right now.
Yeah,
that's about it. Like, the only real forums that are still alive are the ones that have always been, like, super huge.
Yeah, but no, I'm pretty sure like the Nuzlocke forums are still really big. Like,
And I guess Talkhouse is also kind of active.
yeah, but no,
What,
I think the
Talkhouse
Nuzlocke
is,
forums.
like, actively doing stuff, though, too.
Yeah, I think the Nuzlocke forums are the only forums I was really active with that are still alive.
Granted, Talkhouse Discord is, really active.
Oh boy.
Too active to keep up with or something.
Yeah, I've tried, but they talk all day, near constantly.
Yeah.
Like, I basically turn notifications off.
Oh yeah. Greg, you should probably add the gifts that I made to that collection. Let me just put them in LPIA stream chat.
I mean, still, but a lot of, smaller forums just kind of up and died. Like, at some point in time.
Yeah. I think a big part of it is just the rise of Facebook and Twitter and
Well, that's what I said was, like, social media.
And then chat services like Discord just kind of was the final nail in the coffin.
I mean, heck, even back in the day, good old AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah.
I used that like crazy until I found Skype.
And then Skype
think
is just
that,
freaking dead.
I think that's what most people with AOL did. Just kind of abandoned it when Skype happened.
And now everyone's starting to realize that Skype is needing to be abandoned.
That's because Skype's just not trying to get any better. Or at least not trying very hard.
Yeah, I think it's just trying to maintain who still does use it. Or it's not working very well. Oh no, fanfiction.net forums. Oh no. And well, one weird thing that goes on when places die, is an insane amount of squatting goes on. Like one example I can think of, it's not necessarily a forum, but like wiki is as well. Like the Scary Godmother wiki just went to sit after the main admins left. And it's just a giant shit posting board at this
I
point.
don't understand what happened to that wiki. It's just trash posts central, and I don't know why.
Why was there even a wiki for it to begin with?
There's a wiki for nearly everything.
But why that? Who thought that was necessary? Like, I agree. I feel like forums are better for longer, more in-depth conversations. Because you can actually sit down and type out much longer messages and give more thought to it.
Yeah, but we're approaching an age where like people just want to get out what they want to say, and it's becoming a lot more quick focus conversation where it's just passing minor snippets of conversation rather than long detailed like paragraphs and shit.
Oh no, everything went dark again!
But I mean, at least we have the Scary Godmother wiki.
Oh no, I'm a cheating chump! Space is a cheating chump! No! I didn't even get, like, 100%. Why do you care, video game?
You know, one thing I was kind of hoping would just happen is that, like, at like the very end, they just show a cutscene where just Wrinkly Kong dies.
Oh!
Oh.
Well, to set up for the thing in 64. Like, I'm just like, isn't she supposed to die? Is she just gonna die like during the end or something?
Welp. Are you gonna get struck by lightning again?
Yeah.
I'm
It
glad I
occurs to
managed
me
to get
in the
that.
LP, I never showed off the game over screen. And the game over screen in this game is pretty good.
I mean, you have 99 lives.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, it's an SNES game. They reset your lives.
Let's run into a bunch of big burly men and cry to death. Well, I suppose more accurately,
I
should
just
say
love
big
how you
burly
went up.
crocodiles, but whatever.
I just love how you went up to Lightning and got zapped, and then Dixie just kind of stands here, just like lightning never strikes the same place twice.
It's true. Oops.
I'm just random paging my way through the Scary Godmother wiki and finding some questionable stuff.
I love how the number that comes before 0 is blank space.
The game over screen here is pretty good.
Dixie's just thrown into the crib and locked in a dark room while Kitty looks very sad.
Kitty just looks like
over screen.
Chunky Kong as a baby.
I mean, it might as well be, to be fair. Oh no, I turned the game off. No signal.